Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Oh, shit.
Just leave it at that intro. I like that intro.
Numbers on the board, yes.
Better late than never. At least mine was on time. It might have been wrong, but it was on time.
Man, no, I'm usually not the one that say it. I was so thrown off by the fact that he isn't here.
He's not here yet. Pierre will be pulling up just in a little bit. He's a little bit behind. And it's more like, let's just start the show and then he'll get in where he can fit in. I mean, you have done the intro a good amount of times, though.
Yeah, but I felt like Mike was saying and I would do this. And
Can we get your take just in case?
Well, he got stuff in his throat.
Normal day at the office for Mike Hurd.
Numbers on the board, yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds
Yeah,
terrible.
let's not go to that ever again.
You have no energy.
Yeah, it's not.
You make new viewers click out.
Well,
Your face make new viewers click out.
Oh,
No,
snap.
I think my face make them click in.
Guess what? You know what I kind of realized?
Nope.
I think that a lot of times that like when I see people, especially people that I know, I'll never be like, you should wear this. KB, I think you should go back to your twist. You look better with your hair. Like when you didn't have a bald fade. I feel like people be thinking I'm just a damn Build-A-Bear. It's a lot of comments about what I wear and stuff like that, or just people come to my stream. They always be like, man, you should go back to the dreads. You should wear this. You should wear that. And some people, they just do the compliments. I love the compliments, but it's like, bro, I've never ever suggested for especially other men, for what they should wear. I just feel like that shit is so weird. I think people really think I'm a Build-A-Bear or something like that.
I think you should go back to the dress.
I should go back to the purple dread.
Please
You think
don't.
you could do that right now?
Go
if
back
you
to
wanted
dreads?
Yeah.
I grew my hair out.
You're almost 30, though.
Yeah, but do you think your hair will still grow to that length?
Yeah. I mean, it still grows. It just takes some time. It took time. It took time when I first got it.
How about you, KB? Can you grow it out still?
I don't think I can.
No?
I mean, if I did, it would. Yeah, it would take a very long time. So in that
It
case,
just get to a certain point where, like, unless you're rocking it a really, like, I feel like matured way, a lot of them hairstyles just kind of, like, feel like they're for younger people. You know what I mean?
Kind of crazy how Mason's hair grows. His hair grows fast.
imagine me taking my daughter to preschool in a couple months with starter locks in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. I think we're in a good spot where we at right now.
Now, if you wanted to do that, go ahead. Like,
Yeah, if that's your cup of tea,
for
do
real,
your
like,
thing.
do
But
your
like
thing.
for me, I just wouldn't feel comfortable in that scenario. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Especially in the area.
I don't really care about that part. I am him on my block.
They're going to view you as a threat.
Did your wife tell you when she came over what happened with Koba?
No.
So the kids were in the backyard / front. They were playing with the water. They had a water table. They was having a good time. They forgot to close the gate. So we let Koba out in the backyard, and it's normally fully fenced, and we don't think about it. And the gate was open, so Koba left.
Oh.
But none of us, Koba was just chilling around the neighborhood for an hour. And we got ring.
Nobody let you know?
So we got ring, right? And if you got ring, sometimes they have like neighborhood notifications.
Yeah.
And somebody had neighborhood notification that said, there's a black lab just hanging out. And we ain't think nothing of it. Black lab is a pretty common form of dog. And then I remember hearing Koba, I'm in my front office, I remember hearing Koba bark, but that shit sounded so far away. And I got up, I'm like, where's Koba at? And he's like, oh, he's out back. I look out back, the gate open. So I'm running. He's like 5 doors down, barking at the neighbor because his garage is open. And I'm like, I felt so bad. Koba's a great listener, so I said, Koba, house. And he just ran right. So I had to go to the neighbor's house, like, my apologies. I don't know if they was like sitting in the garage, they was afraid because they thought Koba was a bad dog or whatever, but I felt so bad. And I was like,
Bro,
Kobe
how
calls,
funny
man.
would it have been, though, if you didn't even know and then you just checked your ring camera and Cole was at the door?
Bro, one time the lawn people didn't close the door and I came home from like getting a haircut and Koba literally was sitting in the front yard, like just relaxing. I'm like, what the hell? So the good thing is anytime my dogs get out, they don't go very far.
They know where the house is.
They know where the house is at. But that was just, he had to been out there for like an hour and nobody in the house noticed.
My dog, I don't think he would roam. He's not a roamer.
You think you just go like boat?
No,
and never
no.
come
I
back?
think he would just literally just sit at the door and like whine and cry. I think he's too much of a clingy dog.
I was about to say, not built for the outside yet.
No, yeah, he's not. I don't think he would feel comfortable just walking away so far by himself.
Yeah, I feel that. And it's a smaller dog too. I don't know if that plays any part. But Koba probably feel like he run them streets.
Oh yeah.
Because he is the biggest dog in the neighborhood. It's a bunch of like teacup type of
Well,
dogs.
it's
in our
also for
neighborhood.
him, it's like a whole new scent. He probably just like smelling everything. His nose probably literally is walking him. Like that's literally probably what's going on.
I want to give y'all a heads up too. Don't bet with me.
You said double back with you?
Don't bet with me.
Oh, don't bet with you?
I was at the barbershop yesterday, and I was getting my hair cut, and a mom walked in. You know, she was asking about getting her haircuts for her kids, and she said that one of them wanted like some regular cut, the other one wanted a mohawk. My barber's like, they bring mohawks back now, so they gotta be. So anytime y'all bet with me, I don't want no money, no nothing like that. I'm saying y'all gotta rock a mohawk for a week. A week.
I don't have enough
I don't
hair for
care.
long.
Yeah,
You gonna have to have a look.
You got to do the.
He gonna
this
have to get a
mohawk.
fake mohawk, the beard mohawk. But yeah, for UMP, I don't care how small the mohawk is. I need a mohawk for a week.
I just wear hats the whole time.
That's fine. Cause one day you gonna look in that mirror. It don't matter. You gonna look in that mirror and be like, bro, I'm bogus.
And when I'm home, I'm putting the do-rag on immediately. I ain't gonna never look at it.
Has Pierre ever had a mohawk?
I couldn't tell you.
It was a real time when people was walking around with them
Yeah.
mohawks in their head.
And nobody thought anything. Actually, bro was clean.
I mean, James Harden kind of set the trend.
Jane Hart was 32. Step back 54 points with the mohawk.
Yeah, I mean, if
Don't
you're
forget
doing
the
all
beard.
that, you
With
kind
the
of
beard. You can do
kinda
what you
make the
want.
mohawk
He
look
could,
cool.
he could rock one right now.
No, he couldn't.
You don't think so?
He
Nah.
playing too bad.
Kevin Durant had a mohawk.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did rock a mohawk.
I know Russell Westbrook had a mohawk.
Maybe
I do
it
remember
might have been
Russ.
Russell.
I don't remember KD. KD don't even seem like he had the hair for a mohawk. His hair is always little B, like nappy. I've never seen KD with a head of hair the way he could have a mohawk.
I Google NBA players with mohawks. I'm gonna read y'all these names. Chris Anderson, classic mohawk.
Rocco had a
Rockstar.
mohawk.
Yeah,
Rocco
yeah.
might have had just kind of like, no, Rocco had a mohawk.
Dwight Howard.
He did.
Yep.
Oh my God, Martell Webster had a mohawk.
Did Eric Gordon
Hey.
have a mohawk?
His teammates petty, bro. He went to media day. I'm gonna put this picture in the group chat. He went to media day with this mohawk, and nobody was like, "Yeah, bro, that ain't it."
Yeah.
They
Bro.
didn't rock with bro.
A mohawk is, I don't know, man.
Al
Oh
Harrington.
God.
You see that?
Yeah. Why his shit look boneless?
Oh yeah, they should have whipped his ass. Because
Jeremy
it looked like
Lin,
he got a perm with it.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Lin for sure.
Darrick White.
Yeah, Darrick White. Remember that one?
They got Danny Green. They don't like no mohawk to me.
It was
his
a-
fade is just high.
Yeah, it's like a hot top a little bit.
Yeah, that's Kelly Oubre. That's a good one. Kelly Oubre is rocking that early years in Washington. So yeah, some of these they got Derrick Rose wasn't rocking no damn mohawk.
That wasn't that was a high top.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a high top nappy fro.
Yeah.
They better stop messing with our goat, man.
They got to get their hairstyles right.
Yeah, you know who wrote that article?
Who? Oh.
I mean, similar to
Caucasian
like
man.
someone who get like braids mixed up with dreads,
Yeah,
which is so crazy. I don't even know how you can still make that mistake in 2026.
Reggie Bullock is on here. Did y'all see that Reggie Bullock stuff?
About the island?
About the
yeah.
island?
Yeah.
I've been on that.
I know, but this is the first time I've actually seen it in action. I remember like when he got it, I guess, and it was like one hut on it. But now it's actually looking crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen some shorts on in like TikTok posts.
It just is a reminder of how crazy money is in the world. Where like a player that was never like truly a full-time starter can afford
I just
an
seen.
island.
Well, I mean, I think it got put in perspective again for me yesterday. I was scrolling through Twitter and I seen a bunch of stuff from Kyle Kuzma, and I think he was on a podcast. It was, I don't even know if it was about basketball, but it seemed more like investment and all that type of stuff. And yeah, it's like part of the quote was like he's earned over 125 million over his career, and it's like he's figuring out what he wants to do with that. And he spent a lot of time researching companies and stuff like this, like 125 M's. And we were just talking about some of these guys back in the day, they weren't even getting close to that for their career.
Yeah, in that Dr. J book
Yeah.
I was reading, it said he was like 7 years, $125,000. Like, golly. I mean, if we already
Inflation to like $1 million.
Yeah.
Inflation puts it at like $1 million, but even then, it's like, man. That's why like a lot of the older guys that are bitter. Where I think we did the Price is Right, an episode on the Enjoy Basketball channel. We were like, what was the most paid player in like 2002? And it was Shaq, and he was making like $16 million a year.
Yeah.
And then I said something like, I bet he hate Herb Jones. Because Herb Jones making 20, and he a role player.
Yeah.
So that's probably why Shaq do all them damn endorsements.
Oh, Shaq don't say no to a deal.
Shaq does not say no to anything.
You see Shaq in so much. I'm curious of what does he say no to? Like what was like the line? What's the line that he draws to where he's like no? Because you just see him in so many ads.
I just seen a movie with Shaq in it, and it wasn't no ad, but it was just like, how the hell did you get? Why did you take this role?
Was it Good Burger?
No, it wasn't Good Burger.
He also just might like working. Like he just might just enjoy the work.
Or he likes what comes with working.
Money.
True.
Money goes a long way. He is one of them people that there's a thing been starting around Hollywood and stuff like over the last decade or so, where people are selling their catalogs. Like usually that's something that artists do, but like actors and stuff are doing it too. And I'm pretty sure Shaq is one of those people where he like sold half of his catalog, if you will.
What is this catalog?
Where like all these brands and stuff and his likeness to an ad agency. So they might be paying him a ton of money up front, and maybe he doesn't even have an opportunity to say no because he sold his likeness to this ad company.
So he just has to make these appearances. Okay.
Yeah. But I just put one in the group chat. It's got Inside the NBA put this together. Every endorsement deal that Shaq has.
Oh,
and
they
it's
put it on
Dove,
him?
Men's Care. It's some of these brands I don't even know.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles and then Nintendo's on there.
Why is he in
Shaq
an Air?
brand.
Why did he do an Air China?
Air China, Reebok, Tom's.
Dove. Somebody
I ain't never
drew
seen
Dove.
no Toms. I couldn't even imagine
Somebody
Shaq
drew
Toms.
Dove's men's care on his forehead.
Icy Hot, Gold Bond. It goes on and on. He got a lot. And then
What
he
a
got
gen-
something new coming up. That
what a
I don't
general
know if it's
is.
public. Right, yeah, that ain't everything because the general not even on there.
Yeah,
they
that's
ran out of Shaq space. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, maybe that's it. Anyway, you got to drop the mic?
I do, and this is more so like a thought, just spark some conversation. I think it's really on brand too. We're just about to get to the finals. Do y'all ever reflect on how crazy it was that for maybe about 3 to 4 years straight, we just knew exactly who was going to the damn finals?
Yeah, I mean, that was mostly the beginning of our podcast.
Yeah.
And we still put together these episodes and tried to find things worth talking about, even though we knew that at the end of the day, it was going to be Warriors Cavs. And then we even got to the point when Kevin got there that we knew it was going to be Warriors Cavs, but we also knew that the Warriors was going to bust that ass. So it's like, we just love the game of basketball, that we made it work. But it is kind of, I don't know if any other sport has really had that.
I was, because
Because even like the Dodgers have one of the highest payrolls, and did they just three-peat or are they trying to three-peat? Regardless, we know that. But baseball is so crazy. Where like even if you can have hella all-stars and still lose a series, where in the NBA that talent go and it's gonna win a series more times than not. So yeah, it is crazy, and it made some rule changes and everything.
Yeah, I think the second apron was definitely designed to prevent that from happening. But I still do think even with the second apron, that probably would have happened just because Steph Curry was on a very friendly deal. So like doing the second apron thing doesn't really prevent that if you can get your star on a cheap deal early, just because they probably dealing with injuries or whatever. Steph Curry just unfortunately was just in a situation where his ankles just weren't healthy, so that gave the Warriors all the leverage in that deal.
yeah, I think the bigger question is, and we can't tell the future, so whatever, but is that such an anomaly to have that, or can we have that in maybe the near future with some of these teams that we have? We do have teams that are scratching records. We have teams that have some of the guys that are probably going to go down top 20 something when it's all said and done. These dudes are going to be best in the world all time. They have something. They don't got no LeBron. They don't have no Curry, but could we ever get back to a point like that?
I guess we could, but I would probably gear closer to no.
Yeah.
Because I think what you just said is the biggest point. One of those teams literally has the GOAT, or number 2 at the very least, or at the very least, in a conference that at that time wasn't very good. So just having LeBron was enough to win 3 playoff series. And then the other team had another top 10-ish player of all time, and maybe 2 top 10-ish players of all time. So it would take a lot. It would be like even Wemby, who tonight gets to play for making his first finals at the age of 22. If let's in the hypothetical world where they end up winning this and then beat the Knicks, next season people will probably still pick the Spurs,
But they're not gonna be
it won't
guaranteed.
be a full-grown
Yeah.
guarantee
They're not
like it
writing them in.
was. Yeah, so I don't know. It would have to take some crazy circumstances. And maybe the whole 3-2-1 thing, which we'll get to in a second, also prevents that. Whereas like some of these, I mean, these are different circumstances, but you can maybe see a world where like, oh, we got the number 1 pick in back-to-back years, and boom, 2 generational guys, and now they can do it. That part of possibility is basically dead now because of the 3-2-1 thing. So I don't know if we're gonna always be in the parity era necessarily, but us knowing the 2 teams before the season starts, I don't think that's gonna happen too often.
If OKC makes it, if OKC wins tonight and they go to the finals, next year would y'all pick them to go to the finals as well?
No, I wouldn't.
I probably would go Spurs next year.
You would?
I mean, I guess it depends on what the offseason looks like.
Yeah.
Because even if, let's say they do win tonight, I still look at that Spurs team and say, damn, y'all that young and got another, and that deep into the postseason, and maybe I'll go with them next year. I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like you always have like, I feel like the Lakers will be a team that's probably going to be a lot better next year, depending on how the offseason goes. Because I just envision them really trying to capitalize on getting Luka to reach his fullest potential. I feel like that's like their biggest priority going into this offseason. And I wonder what is their end goal with this roster? Because they definitely don't want to run back with the same roster.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing, and not just for the Lakers, but with especially with no tanking and just like the lesson odds and everything like that, it could be a little bit of an arms race for teams trying to get closer. Like, yeah, we might be 2-3 steps behind, but it's probably better to just try to go for it than it is to just like stay where we are. I'm very curious to see how the tanking or the new rules affect how teams go. Yeah. If I'm a team that's a bottom team and I have a player that maybe could go for a pick or something, nah. I think there's still value in trading away these picks on lesser teams to just bring in picks, even if you don't know where it could really land at.
Yeah, I think honestly, matter of fact, let's just get to the 3-2-1 thing because it is now officially approved after like a month and a half of us hearing about it and us speculating about it. It is finally approved, and it's going to take effect as soon as next season, which I think is the craziest part of it all.
Yeah.
For the people at home, the way it's going to work is that if you are a bottom 3 team when it comes to record, you are in a relegation zone, which means that your percentage of taking the first overall pick drops dramatically. I think it's like 4% if you're in the bottom 3. It's closer to 8% if you are 4 through 12, and then 13 through 16 is also the same as 1, 2, 3. So it's in their mind, it is to de-incentivize tanking, to have you be more competitive in March and April and so on. And there's also some other wrinkles, like you can't be the first overall pick in multiple seasons in a row. You can't be top 5 at 3 years in a row. Just a bunch of random rules, in my personal opinion, to counteract tanking. And the one thing that I don't use the word hate, but I've disliked about the Adam Silver administration as the commissioner is that everything is either too late or too early. I think the second apron thing was too late. Oh, the Warriors were able to do this, and then by the time the second apron was implemented, KD was already on his like 3rd team outside of that. So it was too late. The second apron hasn't done anything to prevent super teams because we were past the super team era in the first place. And then now, because we did have
a year of tanking.
And honestly speaking, we always have had tanking. This season might have been an anomaly season, and we might have been too reactionary to it. Yes, we had the most teams ever with 60 losses. I think the number was 6, which is awful. I think we can all agree there. But also, we've never had it before. This is one of those things that in my mind, if it happens multiple seasons, 2 seasons or 3 seasons out of 4, then we start to look at it a certain way. But that first year of having it tanking like this has changed so much about the draft. The second apron has changed so much about team building. And now, honestly, the most fun part about sports, and specifically basketball, because that's the sport that we love the most, is the team building and the trading. The 3-2-1 method makes it feel like we're going to go to the deadline next season, it's going to be 4 trades. Picks are not going to be thrown around because now, even if you are a fringe team that's trying to get better, you'd rather stay that fringe team because we got an 8% chance to go get the first overall pick next season.
Yeah.
So I just feel like trading has changed. The draft becomes, I don't know, less important in a way. And it was already random because it was a literal lottery, but now it's even more random than that, where you kind of need the utmost amount of luck to get what you need to do. So I'm here to attempt it, and that's what it is, an attempt, because they said by 2029, they'll look back and say, this worked or this didn't work. But also, that changes how the outcome or the future outlook on a lot of these teams go. If you don't know if the 3-2-1 method is going to be here in 2029, and you are the Lakers who have a 2031 first-round pick, how do you determine what your personal value aspect is for that pick?
I don't think you.
You don't really know.
So that's why you don't trade it. So
I wouldn't trade it at all.
We won't see that pick get traded at all now. So it's a lot.
I also think a reason why they're too early is that 2 of the worst teams in the league last year made progressive moves to make sure next year they aren't tanking.
Yeah, let's do the experiment, Darrick.
The Wizards and the Jazz are going to be competitive, good teams next year. They were really bad this year. Yeah, they were probably sitting some guys and whatever, but they also were proactive at the deadline to make sure that this was not something that continued to happen within the organization.
Let's do the experiment. Forget about the 3-2-1 method. Let's act like we still have the same percentage that we do today. Do you believe that the Wizards next season was going to be tanking?
No.
Do you believe the Pacers next season was going to be tanking?
No.
Do you believe that the Brooklyn Nets next season will be tanking?
Yes.
Nope.
No, they don't have their own first-round pick.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's gonna be bad teams, but I think there's a difference between like
bad
proactively
and
being
tanking and being
and
bad.
bad.
Yeah,
I think the Bulls would have been tanking if it was now.
Yes.
Because, we want to have the whatever percent chance. The Milwaukee Bucks, they're always in flux with Giannis.
Yeah, that's a question.
The Miami Heat, no. The Hornets, no. The Magic, no. The 76ers, no. The Hawks, no. Everybody that was in the playoffs, no. We go out west, standings, we go out west. The Jazz, like you mentioned, made their changes. The Kings probably would have been a tanking team.
Yeah, they have no choice.
The Grizzlies maybe would have been a tanking team.
Yeah.
I'd probably steer closer to yes than no. The Mavericks,
They will still be trying to compete.
they would be competing.
Yeah.
The Pelicans,
They want to compete.
they want to compete. The Warriors,
They want to
the
compete.
Clippers.
They want to compete.
So we just named maybe 3 to 4 teams that in the normal world would be taken. I think that's okay.
And and I think the other part too that it's kind of being just too proactive is nobody just goes into the season for the most part thinking we're just gonna start tanking. It's usually after a couple months and you realize that we just can't hang.
Yeah.
It's probably better for our team to go get a pick and come back next year. You almost taking away some of the betterment for some of these teams because it's the right thing to do. It's honestly a lot
right
of
up to
fans.
the deadline, typically.
It's fans that beg their team to say, "Hey, let's go a new direction," and now you're halting that.
And now we get less selling teams at the deadline.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If the 3-2-1 method had existed last season, the Bulls, the biggest sellers, literally wouldn't have sold. Because we don't have the same percentage to get the first pick than the team that is tanking.
Yeah.
So Ayo staying on the team, Kobe White staying on the team. Damn, Vucevic is going to stay on the team. All of those guys would have stayed on the team. And overall, those are some of the bigger name being moved. But like Kobe White was pretty important in that one game. I would assume would drop 40 in a playoff game.
That's what I was trying to get to with my question earlier is like, how do you think those trades, do you think there's still value? Because, you might not know. But hey, we still have a pick, which it could be really good or it could be really bad. Like it's just a variance of the pick. You don't know what it is, but if I'm a bad team anyway, see, that's where it's such a back and forth. Because if I'm a bad team, what the hell is the point of giving up Kobe White? But it should be some still value in getting these picks. So,
Yeah, I still think there will still be value in getting picks. Even though there's a big world of the unknown, I still think that there's still value in acquiring a pick just because of the unknownness of it. Like you just don't know what that pick is going to translate into. So you might get lucky and that turns into one of the top picks. Like I think there'll still be value.
Even
in
if I'm
that.
the Spurs, I wouldn't give up a pick that is 32. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I have the utmost confidence for the next several years, I could be a guaranteed playoff team. I wouldn't give up that pick because the Pacers just like any given year, a pick can go like you could have that opportunity to just kind of bounce right back in, especially if it's later than 31.
Yeah.
And it comes back. I wouldn't trade them picks at all.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. And you read through the article and there's certain wrinkles that even they don't know. They literally don't know what they're going to do. If you are a team that just picked top 5 multiple years in a row and you roll another top 5 pick, they don't know if they want to just slot you at 6 or they want to re-roll completely until you're not in that spot. They don't know yet. Like that's kind of an important wrinkle to have figured out before you approve something.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that it was damn near unanimous that the other people across the association agreed to this. The only team that said no was the Grizzlies, and they are in the circumstance because they traded those picks or traded for those picks, and one of the picks they acquires from the Utah Jazz, right, a part of the Jaren Jackson trade. And now that pick has a lot less value because if it ends up top 5, then they can't keep the pick, which that's another one of the crazy wrinkles. If me and Darrick are on opposing GMs, right, I finesse the fuck out of Darrick. I trade him Vucevic, and the pick that I got back for Vucevic is a top 5 pick. I should be able to reap that reward for finessing Darrick. But in the 3-2-1 era, it doesn't matter because that pick that will be top 5 can't be top 5 because Darrick made a mistake. That's dumb to me.
Oh, really?
That's dumb.
Oh, damn. Originally, when we talked about this, I was like, if you acquire someone else's pick and it turns it like...
That was everybody's assumption.
Yeah.
That if you acquire the pick, then it can be top 5, even if I've already had top 5 picks. No.
That's stupid.
That's one
So
of the
does it
weirdest
just move
things.
back?
They don't know, Mike. They don't know if it moves back 1 to 6, or could you just re-roll and now the pick that was going to be 5 is now 13 because they re-rolled it completely.
Yeah, it's too many questions for me to even make a trade if I'm a GM. Like, it's too many question marks, and I think that's damn near unfair right now.
I honestly think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The way the second apron is, the way this just got built in, the way we see just players get overpaid, and team building is probably about as important as ever been now. And you just maybe took away one of the biggest aspects in helping a GM is that draft.
I also think that the 33 GMs that are in seats right now, I don't think you can look past 2029. I think everything you do has to be in that 3-year window.
Which is kind of unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate because if that was the case, then like Desmond Bain doesn't get traded, Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't get traded because those picks ended up being, 4 or 5 years out. Some of the bigger trades we've seen, even Mikal Bridges wouldn't have got traded to the Knicks under this new thing because there's no way you can trade a pick without knowing if it can be a 14% chance, a 3% chance, or an 8% chance. It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Adam, I know you listen and watch the show. This is one I don't know. I mean, time will tell, right? Maybe in a year's time we look back and say, shit, this was great for the league. But as of today, as I sit in this seat, I'm not rocking with it. I'm like on a 4 out of 10 scale as far as how much I like it.
Summer.
Huh?
Maybe we get Adam back on the show.
I hope
summer
so.
Talk to him about it.
I hope so. As long as I ain't got a cue card, then I'm down.
Yeah, for sure.
And they let us know how much time we got left.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things, man.
Yeah.
That I'm not a traditionalist when it comes to the sport at all. I like when we throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. But this one feels, it definitely is short-sighted considering they said in 3 years we might get rid of it. But it does feel very reactionary to,
an anomaly season.
Realistically speaking, our job is to watch basketball, right? That's what we do. Do you think the average NBA fan gives a fuck about what the Wizards are doing in a bad season?
No.
No
one was watching any of those bad teams post All-Star break. And
I also think that the fan of those teams recognize what the objective is.
Yeah.
And it worked. They have the first pick this year, right? So I'm trying to figure out who is it for? Is it for the owners because a team like the Wizards are struggling to sell tickets because they win in 14 games? Who is it for?
They were going to struggle to sell tickets regardless.
You think so?
I think if they were still playing their guys, people probably still wouldn't have went to those games. Because they understood that they were one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say that the Wizards, if they don't go in the direction of trying to get a top pick, that all of a sudden people just putting asses in the seats.
Yeah.
It was going to be hard for them to compete. They just weren't. They were so young. It was hard for them to be good.
Yeah. Some teams,
because when they was even playing their guys, they weren't winning games.
They had the one stretch.
It was
right before the CJ McCollum trade where they won 5 out of 8 games.
Yeah. But that was really it.
That was it. And they was like, CJ, get the fuck out of here. You're playing too well. But I don't know. And for the people that do like it, again, I'm completely okay with being wrong in 365 days once we get to that point. But today it feels very reactionary. It does put a weird feeling on this offseason for some teams. I made the tweet yesterday, and maybe y'all maybe have seen it. Under the new 3-2-1 rule, which 3 teams would you expect to be in the relegation zone?
The Kings.
The Pelicans would have been there if they had a pick.
No, they have their own pick this year, I think.
Well, yeah.
I think they have their own pick.
Wait, so if you had a pick this year, you couldn't do it this upcoming year?
No, you can, but the Pelicans pick didn't end up being top 10. It's number 8 to Atlanta. So
they're still continuing that rule will still matter from this previous year.
That's what I'm saying. So
Wait, y'all breaking my brain. Say it again.
So
like the Wizards can't get another pick next year, even if it's not.
They can't get number 1 next year.
Okay, so I'm just saying,
I was wondering, is this just a fresh slate, or are they still continuing with
Oh,
the...
I see what you're saying.
Is this a fresh slate?
I would assume that they're going to use this year's lottery as the first, but I don't know if I remember reading that in the article.
Yeah, because I think it being a fresh slate would actually be beneficial to some of these teams. I think the Wizards would be in a relegation zone. The Brooklyn
Really?
Nets.
Even with them acquiring
Oh,
Anthony
no, not
Davis,
Wizards. My bad. I meant the Kings.
Okay, Kings.
Kings, the Nets. Because I also envision them probably trading MPJ this summer.
But maybe not, because that's going to make them worse. And they may want to fight that relegation zone.
Oh, wait, isn't a relegation zone like that bottom?
The bottom 3 teams in the league.
Yeah,
I think the Bulls have a chance to be in the bottom 3 this season.
they do.
And I think that's also one of the weird parts, because maybe all of my opinions about this is based on a Bulls fan, and I don't know, maybe I got my bias glasses on. But really thinking about it, if we knew this shit was gonna be enacted, we should have just kept Ayo Dosunmu on the team. Now I guess we could just re-sign him, which would be weird. But like,
hey, no, y'all would have been legend if this was active for like the last few years. Y'all would have been good to go.
Yes,
y'all would have been good to go. Y'all.
This shit is really made for Arturas Karnisovas when you think about it.
Reports say it's a 0% chance Giannis returns to the Bucks.
Okay, so they could be there.
They're probably gonna be there.
But maybe this changed the idea. Oh, they don't have their own first round pick next season, I don't think.
Yeah, isn't it like a swap?
So maybe they don't even give a fuck about being in the relegation zone. But I think the Bulls have a chance, because you look at their current roster, it's just not a lot going on. But then that might change where Bryson Graham becomes more of a buyer at this deadline, because he doesn't want to be in that. So
and it's hard to read out West. Out West it looks like everyone's trying to compete, but it's like
injuries is gonna hit somebody, unfortunately, and
because like the Pelicans, Joe Dumars said that they looking to be a playoff team, which we'll see. The Grizzlies, I don't know. It's hard to. It's all about internal development and what goes on there. If they have job, if they don't have job, what's going on? They got so many question marks. It's hard to tell. And Dallas, Cooper Flag, Kyrie, they're going to be trying to compete. So a lot of the teams out west, they're going to at least try to compete at least for like all the way up until the deadline. And then we might see some decisions on like what they want to do. But out east is just kind of like the Wizards, the Nets, and the Bulls. I keep saying Wizards. The Nets and the Bulls.
Nets and the Bulls.
Yeah. I think there's probably like outside noise and pressure on the NBA too. You watch a lot of basketball games, and we have one ourselves, but like it's a lot of betting companies. Like betting is so intricated into the NBA and just sports in general that I wouldn't be surprised if there is pressure on Adam Silver and a lot of these owners. Like, yeah, we want these products out there so we can have more people betting on these games and more people stuff like that. And so it's probably a crazy thing, but like money talks. It really does, especially for a lot of these higher up guys.
That's something I definitely didn't think about. I could definitely see that playing a part, because if you were a gambling man, which y'all know.
It's a lot of people out there right now.
Yeah. Where you load into a game versus the Wizards, and you just know you could take the money line of the other team and somehow walk out with some paper. But like, if that is the case, I would hate for that to be the factor to change our league.
Definitely.
As y'all know, we always walk a fine line because one of our presenting sponsors is a betting company. But that would fucking suck.
Yeah.
That would suck.
But we would never know.
And the only reason I even think about that, because betting has been around for a very long time. Tanking has been around for a very long time, but it is feel like it is kind of like peaking. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably gonna get even bigger, but it's definitely like the biggest it's ever been.
Yeah, unfortunately. Damn. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't even think about that as an avenue for this. But you're probably right. Yeah, I'm sure it plays some part at the end of the day.
Yeah, because then they had to put people up there that on the board that people don't even really know. It's probably easy to just take the less.
It's too much of a rabbit hole, bro. It's a big rabbit hole.
So we'll see what happens with the 3-2-1 thing. I will say I'd be completely okay with it if the Bulls win the first pick next season. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be crazy.
Silver lining, those bottom 3 teams don't have a 0% chance, right? So you could technically still be the worst team in the league and get the first pick.
I just also think that shit sucks, because like sometimes you don't even really have a choice. Like someone is gonna be the bottom 3 teams.
Yeah, because like think about it this way. Pacers lose Halliburton. They didn't come into the season thinking they were going to be the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
But also other injuries happen. Can you imagine if Kevin Pritchard, who's in charge of making trades over there, was like, shit, we got to stay out of relegation zone. We got to trade Nembhard in a first-round pick today to get somebody that can help us win 3 more games.
Or they probably just wouldn't have rolled out just like their bench for most of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like they did deal with injuries too, but it was times where they just had players sitting out and they were like, you know what? We're going to let Ben Shepherd run the damn. He going to run the show today, you know?
That's a Ben.
Yeah.
They also got unlucky at the lottery and lost the 5th pick anyway. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's kind of unfair to some of the back. Like the Kings have no choice.
But you know what? The Kings put themselves in that position. These motherfuckers traded for DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine back to back. And though we love both of those guys, we saw it. We saw it for 4 years, and it's like, this team ain't good. And they was like, you know what? We gonna make it good. So, Kings fans have a chance though. This, I saw them being infatuated with Darrick Acuff. I think we may have talked about that on one of the other episodes.
Yeah. And
people are speculating now that because they're so infatuated that the 2 teams ahead of them is gonna try to steal some extra draft capital. The Clippers like, we love Acuff.
Bro, that's why
too.
I wouldn't let that shit go at all. Matter of fact, I would start lying about who I'm interested in, bro. It just all it takes is that one team that's like not really in love or maybe just looking to get in on a little something, which rightfully so, you should, but you just expose yourself, man.
I think it just so many mouths in those rooms sometimes that it just gets leaked out.
Yeah. And sometimes people be making shit up.
Yeah.
Some people be putting together articles and reports and that shit that don't actually exist.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they do just feed out bullshit just so other people could think that that's what they think.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
you gotta. Are you playing chess or checkers?
It definitely makes sense for the Kings to be infatuated with Darrick Acuff.
Yeah, it does.
He could
It does.
legit, if it pans out the right way, could change everything for them.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people in that range you could say that about. His
Praying
ceiling
for
is
the
crazy.
Kings, man. Praying for bro. I was looking at the standings, and I was looking just because it's gonna be like the West is so crazy, and not everybody can make it. And back to the Pelicans, I was looking at the Kings too, and I was trying to figure out who would be the worst team, and not just like record wise, but who like future wise, because I think those are 2 teams that's kind of near the bottom, but the Pelicans still have talent. They still have Zion, they still have Herb Jones, they still have these type of guys. But I do look at them in the teams of the West like I really don't know what your direction is for the next few years. If the Pelicans have a good chance to bring that same damn roster.
Oh, they are
back.
bringing that same roster back.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they look exactly the same next season.
There is a chance that they probably not even in, like near 10 again, honestly. Especially if like health things become a problem at all.
I think that they probably, if they're going to run it back, they're going to convince themselves. Second half of the season, we were 500 when DeJounte came back and was in the lineup. You think about how good Jeremiah Fears looked at times. Hey, second year of him, D Queen. I think they could convince themselves that they're going to be in the mix for a playoff spot.
And I want to look at and this is just like what the mentality could be. But if that was at like 500, I got to see who the hell they played. I remember the game against the Raptors. DeJounte hit the big shot or whatever, but like against over Jamal Shed. But we just talked about damn near half the teams in the league was tanking in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you wins because you beating up on the Wizards or you beating up on this team and that team, but like, and you were part of those teams too. Honestly, a lot of these teams that on the outside were looking like you are afraid of when we walk in that building.
So their 2027 first-round pick is the more favorable of the Pelicans and the Bucks. Then other goes to Atlanta. So they do own portions of their own pick next season. The 3-2-1 system is perfect for the Pelicans, actually. We can be the 11th or 12th seed and still walk out with the first pick next season. Some of the middle of the pack teams have been middle of the pack. The Pelicans, the old Bulls, the Miami Heat. The 3-2-1 shit is the Miami Heat are so happy about 3-2-1 right now, especially if they don't get Giannis.
Yeah,
we're gonna be cool. The basketball gods is going to reward us because we have been trying to compete for 10 years straight. Just like the basketball gods rewarded the Bulls for that this offseason with the 4th pick.
It's been trying to compete, but not trying to compete at the same. I don't know. The Heat is a little bit different because they're one of them teams that had the higher potential, higher ceiling. But
I don't even know if they have their own pick next season, by the way. I'm just talking.
But a lot of those teams in that mix were kind of like the Hawks who were constantly in the playoffs. they were better than some of these weaker teams, but it's not like they were really competing. They was you know, and they're kind of rewarding that, versus the teams that are, you know, tanking for the specific purpose that we want to be better than
But look, the Heat go so well because you can actually make the playoffs through the play-in and still get the first overall pick next season.
Yeah.
You can be the AC, get swept, and be like, yeah, here I am, number 1 pick, whoever that guy is.
Now the OKC is so damn good. What's stopping them from saying shit? Let's just be A seed every year. We can control our destiny, get a pick, and we could get to the finals.
Yeah, imagine tanking that way.
That would be crazy.
It's just like we know we could beat these rest of
But
these.
no. That means that the Spurs are probably the 1 seed. They don't want to see the Spurs in the first round.
Well, no, I think because Adam Silver can control where you draft now. You remember in that thing, it says if you get caught tanking,
Oh, yeah. Adam
can
Silver
now-
can be like, fuck y'all.
yeah, he can literally determine where you draft at. So,
Bro, this rule is crazy.
so like if you get caught too many times tanking, like if you said OKC did that, they'd be like, bet you in that zone, fuck that. You still drafting late in this draft, like not drafting early. Like it don't
That
work
shit
for
feels
you.
like something you do in my league.
Exactly. I cannot wait to see Adam Silver give his first hammer of the season.
Yeah, I can't. It's crazy to think that he could say, I'm a pick where you draft at if you get caught tanking.
And the second round is reverse ordered.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know.
Because he's saying that, hey, y'all can't tank in the regular, or can't take for the first round, so you can't take for the second round either. You can't try to tank to get the 31st overall pick. In a world where second round picks mean almost nothing.
No one was trying to tank for a top second round pick.
You know why?
Yeah,
Because all the
'cause
kids are going back to college.
Yeah.
Every one of them is like $7 million to go back. I'm gonna go back instead of getting a rookie scale second round. So them second round picks mean fucking nothing. Nothing. They just trying shit, man.
They just trying shit. Honestly, I think they're just trying too much shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Next thing we gonna have is expansion.
I honestly never would have thought the second round would have ever been adjusted. I thought the second round would have always just been the
Just been
second
cool,
round.
right?
Yeah. The fact that they're adjusting how the second round is drafted is insane. That doesn't even make sense.
Don't make sense. Everybody in the second round gonna be
Bro,
32.
you be seeing teams get their second round pick taken away, and like nobody say shit about it.
Yeah, literally. 2 years ago, the Bulls got their pick taken, so there was 59 picks that year instead of 16.
I don't think nobody remember, like, nobody thinking about that shit at all.
Yeah, I don't know. It is fun to do in 2K though.
To take a team's second round pick.
No, the 3-2-1 lottery
Oh, you
thing.
did it
How
already?
quick you think 2K put it in?
They better put it in next season. Start next season. But I did it in a series that I got coming out. It is fun to see a team be awful and drop to the 13th pick. The
Shit just-
fans, no, forget
Shit
about
just
that.
don't sit right with me.
Let's thinking about the fans of these teams just for a second. You can argue that 3-2-1 does incentivize the fans to care more because the team is going to be more competitive. Cool, I understand that. But again, there still will be 3 teams that are bad, regardless if they're tanking or not. The one thing that we've always had at the light at the end of the tunnel is that if my favorite team is bad, draft lottery night, we have an opportunity to change some shit around. And if you are one of them bottom 3 teams in the current standings, the furthest you can fall is 5. So regardless, or I'm sorry, 6. Regardless if we, the second worst team in the league, third worst team in the league, we know for sure we're gonna have a top 5, 6 pick. You could have you could win 0 games next season and pick fucking 16th in the draft. Is that not crazy to anybody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can fall that much. I mean, it's like a 0.01%, but like it's literally possible.
It's possible, yeah.
There's no other sport like that where like the teams that are not at the bottom are rewarded basically like the lottery picks or the top picks.
The MLB just incorporated their, like the last 2 years, they have a lottery, but the odds are pretty similar to what we have now and not like a 3-2-1 method. Obviously, NFL, it's like worst team gets first pick.
Yeah.
But the NFL was so little amount of games, I don't think they need a lottery necessarily. But yeah, the NBA is doing something that no other major American league has done before. And it is crazy. The first 16 picks of the second round will be inverse of the lottery order. Is that not crazy? So if you have the first pick, wait. If you have the 16th best odds, you have the first pick in the second round? Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I don't know.
The first
I haven't even been keeping up all the way.
16 picks of the second round will be inverse of the lottery order. Also, if you actually win the lottery, you're gonna have the 16th pick in the second round.
Yeah.
If you are the last
I see.
team,
Yeah.
16th
You have the
pick,
first
you have the
pick.
first pick in the
Okay,
second
yeah.
round. Okay. That makes some sense, I guess. Not saying that it makes sense to do, but it makes sense to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This is some crazy time, bro. Some crazy
It's the NBA.
time. And Adam Silver been trying to do some type of relegation for years. Remember when he first started, he talked about how he loves like European soccer when it comes to like their relegation system where like wasn't Tottenham Spurs was like a loss away from getting relegated for the first time in like 100 years. Where like y'all know how the structure works. It's like a diamond. There's a bottom league that's League 7, and then all the way up to a Premier League. If you are the bottom 2 teams in the Premier League, you go down. Your bottom 2 teams in this league go down.
Yeah.
He's been infatuated with that idea, but obviously the difference between the NBA and the G League is so ridiculous that no G League team is winning 5 games. You know?
Yeah.
So there is no. And then whatever team, what's the worst team in the league this season? The Wizards.
Yep.
That Wizards team is going to the G League and going undefeated. Like that's how good the difference is. So you can't do it that way. So this was his idea to get relegation into the NBA.
I do like the fact that they talking about doing a lottery now on TV.
That is a cool part.
I do like that part. If they could bring that back, I'm excited for it because then it'll actually won't look so fixed. So I actually like that part. And hopefully it looks good. I hope that they do it where it is like some spinning like envelopes and he just sticks his hand in there and grabs one, take it out, read it.
Adam Silver is, like again, he pays attention to these other leagues. The NHL just did, they filmed their lottery and televised it. And I didn't get to see it, but every article that I read, it was fucking amazing. So I think that they're trying to do that as well. It's 3-2-1 ball method, right?
Yeah.
So it'll probably be like the lottery, and then the ball comes up, the first pick goes. But this is the difference. We have to go in the 1st to 16th pick order instead of the 14 through 1 pick that you see now, where it's like the anticipation to see who's going to be the first pick. You kind of have to start with the first pick here.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Do people just tune out by pick 12? Like I don't really give a fuck who got the 13th.
Once you find, yeah.
It depends.
No, they probably-
everybody, because every team's gonna want to see where they pick. So
Nah, I
you're
think
still
people-
gonna have a fan base of the teams that's left watching, I guess.
I think first year people stick around, just any type of fan base, just to see how it goes. But after that, you probably watch your team, and then it's like, I don't care about the damn 19th pick.
Adam Silver, let's get this clip out, please. I got a suggestion to make that lottery show way better than even what you think it can be. The first suggestion is that in between every single pick that we see, give the people on the panel 2 minutes. Just talk about what the reason. Why is this important for this organization? Because one thing that about the current lottery I mentioned before, it's so fast. You don't even have a chance to really recognize that your favorite team jumped up or your favorite team failed. It's just happening so fast. So give it a couple minutes. The second one is, if y'all don't use the college basketball bracketology method, where you put a camera in like a random bar in Chicago that's watching the lottery together to see that genuine fans' reaction to jumping up to number 4 or falling to pick 13 or whatever, that adds so much shit. Imagine, just some random sports bar in DC when they find out that they got the first overall pick.
And I think that's better than any reaction that a lot of analysts can give you.
Because the people up top don't, like John Wall was cool as a cucumber out there. He ain't even really react to winning the lottery. I want to see the real deep down core fans' reaction to their favorite team jumping or falling in the lottery. That's what it should be about.
I would love to see
I
that.
actually like that. I think those type of clips are always like great to see because those are like your real, true, diehard fans that like love it. They all coming together as a community, going to this one place, eating, drinking, just enjoying it, and just watching to see what's the fate of our team.
Bro, as I kind of got like, I started going to bars as I started getting older, like, you know, my girl or whatever, and they have like the games or whatever. When it's a big game, everybody be locked in and everybody's hyped and everybody's like jumping up and down, especially if it's like the Bears, like the Bears are playing. One of my like biggest wishes I could have if I could go back in time, I wish I could be inside a Chicago bar when Devin has to return the fucking
Oh my God.
a kick return in the Super Bowl.
And you know what's so
they
great
know
about
that was
no
it.
one was on their phones.
Yes,
Bro,
you had
There
to
was
be there.
no
When I
phones.
say that shit probably had to feel like an earthquake outside.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
It's just like, you can never beat those like captured moments like that.
Greatest return in the history of the sport, man. Shout out to the GOAT. Also, secondary thing, instead of it being a sports bar, if y'all really want to make money, which is the thing y'all care about the most, sell tickets. Hey, the Bulls in the lottery, man. For $10 at United Center, we can get seats. So now, instead of it being just a sports bar with 12 fans, you got 20,000 fans celebrating of jumping up in the lottery, or 20,000 fans pissed that they fell in the lottery. You know, like, you can monetize this, which is, again, something I know that you want to do a lot. you can make it interesting. You know, like March Madness, sometimes it do be the players on the court reacting, but they are in their own arena where you see all the fans celebrating that this team that was a bubble team actually got a full bid to the actual dance. So, like, it's a lot of different things you can do, Adam. You can call them numbers on the board. We can broadcast it. Like, we can, you know what I'm saying?
Easily.
I'll be on that panel with my Big Show shirt on.
Just make sure you...
I'm sorry, the Giant shirt. It was a Giant shirt, not a Big Show.
I thought it was Big Show.
It's a Giant.
Oh, that is under it. Oh.
Nope.
No, it is
Giant.
Big. No. Huh?
It's Big Show, but before he was Big Show.
Oh, I was about to say, that definitely looks like Big Show.
Yeah, no, it's the Giant. Don't we got an action figure of him somewhere around here?
It fell.
Oh, yeah, it's over there. It's not important.
We need to get some new action. We need to get some new stuff up here, too.
There's an action figure store right down the street.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went there once, overwhelmed. Coolest people. Like, every time you see, like, those small shops, the people that work in there always are so passionate. Coolest. Like, what brings you in here today? I'm like, honestly, bro, I was just walking past. I wanted to see what y'all had. He said, what are you into? Are you into Marvel, DC, wrestling? I'm like, I guess everything? I don't know. Yeah. And he kind of gave me a full tour.
At the mall?
No, it's it's by the pizza place. Downtown that city.
Oh.
Yeah, it's over there.
I think I might...
Closer to the train tracks, though.
Okay.
I might try to collect some of them horror movie Funko Pops, like the Scream or the Ghostface. I might have to do that.
He had horror movie stuff in there.
He probably did.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, you got to lock in with bro.
I've never considered going to an action figure store.
Me either, until I just walk past it. I'm like, oh, snap.
I might have to pull up.
Lock in, right?
What would you collect, D-Mills?
Yeah, because you don't collect anything, do you?
No.
He said cologne.
Oh, you do got a lot
That's
of cologne.
really it. But memorabilia types, nah.
If you could, like, money is not an option, but if you could collect one thing, what would it be?
Old vintage Hot Wheels.
Hey,
vintage Hot Wheels.
Lock in. Mike is collecting Hot Wheels.
Or either wrestling action figures.
Bro, you could definitely find those still.
Yeah.
And now that I'm at that point too where like I understand why back in the day motherfuckers ain't take nothing out the damn box. Like
yeah.
I have a bunch of Hot Wheels. And they're still in the case like displayed. And I gave one to my cousin who's super into Batman. It was like the Batmobile ones. And I was like, here, like I gave him like 3 of them. I was like, you got to find another 2 because it's like a 5-thing set. Boy, he ripped that shit out the plastic so damn fast. I'm like, bro, go on here. He playing with it.
I just hate that they currently make them with such less quality than what they did
So
when
you
we
need
were
like
younger.
the vintage joints.
You got to find, if you ain't going to collect them, you could at least look for them. If you ain't got shit to do, well, actually, no, you don't be just having time. You could look for I forget what they're called, special. They have, so like in the case of like, say 1,000 of them, there'll be one of them that's like a special edition and it'll have like the real tires on there. Usually it does have like the metal. It's maybe like, I got to look up what it's called, but they're very rare, but you can find them still today.
Okay.
You're not gonna
I
find
feel
them.
like when we were
You're not gonna find
no,
them.
I just feel like when we were younger, all the Hot Wheels cars were like such good quality. Like they were like metal, they were hard.
Oh, he is.
They had some weight to them.
The money in the bank.
They're called treasure hunt Hot Wheels. So you can
Okay.
find them.
You ain't missed nothing. We've been talking about Hot Wheels for 53 minutes and 14 seconds.
Hold up, boy.
Who you think did the intro while you were gone?
Hopefully nobody, because the last time I saw
Oh,
the
you got
intro,
that right. Because, yeah, I said it and everybody just looked at each other.
Good. How you feeling? Everybody got their cuts. We ready to go. We don't know where we going, which is why my day is starting off hectic. I had to get my dog in for an 8 o'clock haircut, which means I had to wake up at 7 on the day I would wake up at 9, just for them to tell me that it was running late. So I'm like, man, I pull up. Strategic, Mike. I'm like, okay, her haircut is at 8. I got work at 10. When you fill it out online, it tells you how long the duration of everything you add. So I'm like, okay, hour 30, pick her up at 9:30, cool. I leave my house before they call. So I'm like, once they call, I'm be like, I'm pulling up right now, or I'm already in the lot. I get there, he out here for Penny. It's gonna be like 30 more minutes. So I walked out like, dang.
Yeah.
But then when the actual groomer came, she said the blow dryer made Penny throw up because she was overwhelmed. So then she stopped, took a bunch of time to calm her down. And I was like, okay, there's no biggie. But yeah, man, everybody got their hair cut. Y'all packed?
Nope.
No.
I'm not packed either,
No.
but I just started putting together the fits.
Yeah.
Because it's about to be hot.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Yeah, How long are we there? 2 days?
No.
We're there Monday through Wednesday.
Monday,
and then come back
Tuesday,
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Boy, finna have 2 pair of boxes.
Nah,
It's gonna be in the sink washing them. Like, what's that smell? It smell like ass in here.
because I was trying to determine if I'm bringing my book bag and my duffel, or am I bringing one just big carry-on?
Yeah, I think I'm bringing a suitcase.
I'm checking one.
Yeah, I think I'm. Gonna
I don't want to, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Them size 14s itself take up the duffel.
You might, I might have to too, because if it's, especially it's 96 or something like that, it's 90s and I'm sweating.
Oh my God.
Definitely gonna have to have like another shirt or something.
I didn't even want to wear this for today, but I didn't have time to be coordinating, so I just like, it's gonna be hot, but I'll suffer.
I was thinking that where we live at is nearly perfect weather for me around this time of year.
Oh.
I mean, obviously the winters, I don't like the winters, but like,
Do you like
some
the
of-
do you
some
like
of
the
the people
extreme summers
listening-
too?
but our summers can get extreme in times. It don't end up being every day 98.
We also be having time to prepare when it's a hot hey, Chicago.
Also,
make sure
you
y'all-
don't know what the hell is coming, so it could be 70 and then that shit will be snowing and I'm damn near 40 later, 30
There's
later
people
today.
listening to this episode that has seen 97 every day for
Yeah.
7 days straight. And
Probably
that's just like
nothing.
another day at the another day
Phoenix.
for us.
That's
yeah.
like Phoenix is hot as
How are
hell.
y'all doing that? I mean, some places are like dry heat, so it hits a little
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, like Vegas heat is so different than like
I
Florida
feel
heat.
bad for them California homes.
Learn my lesson with Vegas. I'll drink 2 gallons of water before we land there every time. Learn my lesson.
You know, as a kid, eventually you get to a point with the game in your room.
Yeah.
And your room be getting hot as hell with that damn game on and like TV on, and it's usually like a smaller space.
And you close the door so your mama don't hear you cussing.
Well, I know
Makes it
the
even
rooms
hotter.
in Cali hot.
Yeah.
They better have that AC.
Yeah, we
on.
was playing runs yesterday,
Yeah.
and you could hear one of the guys. Ah, man, what was his name? His name was Kai, I think. And you could hear him in the background. You could hear him say, "I'm gonna get it in a minute." And I jokingly was like, "Boy, get them groceries before you get in trouble." And then he started laughing, like, "Chill, P." And then I heard something else again. He like, "Hey, man." He said under his breath, like, "Might want to get them fucking groceries." I was like, "Oh, it's all right. You do got to get them groceries." He's like, "Yeah, we live in a nice neighborhood. Shit, somebody finna take these groceries. We live in the suburbs."
It's crazy somebody walk on your porch to take your eggs.
For real. Just like a whole
Bro,
cart
that's
missing.
crazy.
I told him, like, bro, you young, but I remember when the internet on gaming was new and my mama didn't understand. She thought you could pause.
that
And I'm
game.
telling her, no, it's a new thing called the internet. I'm online. You can't pause, ma.
Yeah.
Well, Elena was making me mad yesterday. So she's trying to go to this place. I guess she seen something on like TikTok or Instagram Live, or like close by they had like a little pop up for drinks or whatever. It was like custom, like, you know, like fancy drinks or whatever.
Me and D Mills type of, you know what I'm saying?
And so
Wait,
they
what?
closed at like 5:30.
I just shook
what?
my hand.
They wrapped up at like 5:30.
You was on that game.
I was on the game, and she's like, she's like, you started a new game. How much longer you need? And I'm like, I need like 10 minutes. They hear me on the mic. They say, man, you might need like 15, 20.
Yeah, you lying. 10 minutes for a new game.
She's like, are you winning at least? I'm like, we up by 1. She came back in there 10 minutes later, bro. I swear we down 15. She just looking at the game. She over my right shoulder. I'm like, bro, just leave me
What
alone.
point was you in the game?
It's like probably third quarter or something like that. She just waiting. And I was like, bro, get off my shoulder, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be done in a second.
Did she know you weak at the game?
I think so. I think so.
That's like the downside of like playing like a game like Rivals. You don't know how long that game is gonna be.
Yeah, we could go
right.
overtime. We
That's
could-
how Call of
anything.
Duty was, yeah.
You just
Man.
don't know. There's no time frame for like I'll get it in a second because
Yeah.
it might just take you 40 minutes.
That's how I felt when we used to play Apex all the time. Sometimes you drop, you die off rip, and sometimes you win the game. It's either 10
I
seconds
miss,
to 30
I miss
minutes.
it. I miss the days where we had a game and it used to be like 1 o'clock at night, and it'd be like just one more game. That shit turned into like 3:30, 4 o'clock at night,
I don't think I could do
4
that
in the
no more.
morning.
Yeah, no, not a
Y'all
chance.
made y'all predictions for tonight?
No, we haven't even got there. We just talking 3-2-1.
Yeah, we was talking about the
Yeah,
lottery.
y'all like it?
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
I want to see it play out, but I feel y'all.
Yeah, I said I'm completely okay with being wrong next year by the time, but as of today, I'm not really liking the idea of it too much.
You know what I do like
Too
about
many
it?
moving pieces.
2K has to do something with my league now because you can't just give us
He
the
did.
same
He
thing.
asked like how long until they fix it or put it in. They gotta be in the next season.
If it's not in the next season, they should get torn apart.
I've been doing it in my series, P.
You have been? Has it been hard to,
I basically what I did is somebody else created a real simulator, and what I did was take the actual standings from whatever year I'm in, and like whoever had the worst, let's say the Bulls had the worst record this season, I'm putting them in the slot where the Wizards would go, and then I put the next team where the Jazz would go. Then I put the next team, and then I run it, and if it say Wizards win, then that means the Bulls won.
You trade, yeah.
So and then I just trade the picks. I take over all 30 teams, trade the picks.
I like that.
So it's been cool. The hard part is keeping up and remembering who had top 5 picks multiple seasons in
That
a
shit's a
row.
long ass process.
yeah.
It is.
I was about to say, that's very
But it's worth it
tedious
at the end of the day.
to see the results.
Actually, maybe not, because parity don't exist in that video. I'm fucking dominating the league.
Really?
Dominating.
Okay.
But y'all gotta tune in Monday to the first episode. Oh, the Bulls, baby.
Okay. Hey,
Bulls, baby.
I'm so excited for college football. That's where my mind really been at. They're dropping all of these.
They dropping another one?
Every year, baby. It's
Every
like 2K
year.
now.
What the hell do you mean?
I didn't know they dropping another one.
Yeah,
like it was
yeah,
a Harry
baby.
Potter movie.
But I mean, you should have known that because we got 25 and 26 out the gate.
Yeah.
But yeah, 27.
When is it supposed to drop? I actually ain't thought about that
The
at all.
first details is gonna be the 4th while we out there, wherever we about to be. They doing a new launch system where I think it's gonna be like MLB, where they're gonna walk through and make it a big hyped up thing. It's called like the first drive. The first drive launch premiere where they'll talk about college football and Madden.
July 10th is not that far away.
That's the release date, it said?
Yeah.
Okay.
A month or some change away.
Oh, we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, I'll come right back home and get right to it. Yeah, that's gonna be
We'll
dope.
be
But they
amazing.
got a lot of cosmetic things that they add, like the hanging mouthpiece. You can wear one leg sleeve. It was a lot of things that a lot of people was talking about. So that's gonna be dope.
I think that's been my most
Heisman presentation.
my
You know,
most played game in the last 2 years, like collectively.
yeah,
between
that
those
game is
two.
fun.
Shit is amazing.
When you are NIL,
NIL,
there's rumors that NIL will be in it. It won't be the same like real life, but it'll have a base. But it won't be like you give him 500,000. But it'll be point system to emulate NIL. And then the Heisman ceremony will actually have a presentation now instead of like, just pop on your screen like, hey.
Oh, I never won the Heisman.
Oh, really? You never had Yeah.
I never won the Heisman.
Yeah,
I guess I'm not good enough.
It's just a screen that says you won. But now
Okay.
you have a suit on and a whole presentation. So those are the rumors. So I'm excited for June 4th to see if those things going to be true. Mike, you must be going with the Spurs tonight, boy. You got them colors on rocking.
I ain't do that for the Spurs, but I am rocking with the Spurs tonight.
Okay.
No J-Dub officially. I mean, we kind of expected that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's official beforehand.
Him
Except
and
for
AJ
Game
Mitchell.
7, though.
Yeah, so it's anything can happen. I'm tired of predicting the series. I've been wrong every game we predicted, I think.
That's part of being that's
Yeah,
part
no,
of
no, I'm not saying I'm not
predictions.
going to predict, but I'm just showcasing like how unpredictable it has been.
For sure.
I'm going OKC. I think at home, then we get another big Caruso game. And I think that's gonna be enough to
Why is
electrify.
that? Why would you expect that?
I just feel like role players play better at home.
There it is. I thought you were going to say that.
I just feel like he gonna give you one of them games. I mean, early in game 1 or game 2, he hit 30? Got even 30 off the bench.
30 and then
I'm not
17,
saying he's gonna drop 30 off the bench, but I think he's gonna have one of them big impactful games where he everywhere defensively and he hitting a few threes and the whole crowd going. Hopefully, and I think at home, Chet probably gonna have a better game
There's speculation that OKC is going to change their starting lineup for this game
and put
To add-
Caruso in
because
it.
Lou Dort ain't been on shit.
Oh,
Which
Yeah.
makes sense.
I wanted to go OKC, and I thought I would because they are at home.
yeah.
But I'm gonna go San Antonio. The reason being is because of what you just said. I just can't go into this game being like I'm relying on that bench to I'm relying on Jay Will to come off the bench and hit another 5-3. Like I feel like I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Kind of like KB with the prediction. I've been predicting that Chad is gonna be like this gonna be his game. Shea finna have that MVP game at any moment.
Chet did give you one quarter.
Yeah,
That first quarter.
four for four, and ended with 9 shots. I don't know how, psychologically, how you start off perfect and only take 5 more shots. But yeah, I've been waiting on all of these different things from them, and it's just hard to rely on the others in a game 7. I mean, don't get me wrong, both teams will need others to step up, but I'm looking at the way Vic came out in that last game, understanding the moment, season on the line, and man, this team is confident. They've had answer for Shea for the most part.
Yeah.
He's turning the ball over. They limiting their turnovers now. They're not turning the ball over as much as the first 3 games. a lot of things are just making me feel a little bit more confident with San Antonio. But I understand this is Game 7. This is OKC, and anything can happen, like Caruso hitting another 8
And also
threes.
just think Shea with his back against the wall. I feel pretty confident in this game that he finds a way.
How's he played in these other Game 7s he's had? Do y'all know? Remember off the top of your head?
No,
I'm gonna
I
look
don't
it
remember
up
how
real
you
quick.
played against Denver last year.
I can't even remember the Pacers because the only thing on my mind was my boy Hallie.
Yeah.
I don't really know. All I remember is that Hallie got hurt and TJ McConnell was holding it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I remember. I can't tell you nothing else about that game.
I talked to Hallie yesterday.
What he was talking about.
Um,
The game or something? Playing the game?
I'm sorry, Game 7, he had 29 points, 12 rebounds, shot 26% from the field, though.
Okay.
And then in the other Game 7, which
don't mean nothing because he could have 50 tonight.
Yeah.
I also be looking at a lot of them Game 7s.
Yeah, in the other
especially in
Game
a
7,
win.
he had 35 on 12 of 19, so he was dominant.
I also
12,
need
19.
social media to calm down a little bit because I was feeling like I was becoming not liking OKC and Shea just because. But now the Jay Wood doing the ESPN thing, it making me like Shea in the OKC Thunder because I'm like, y'all going a little too far.
It is very...
It's, you know, I don't. Shea is still that guy. I just, I like the underdogs, whatever. But now when y'all getting disrespectful, I'm kind of back on.
No, I feel that. That's how I felt with Jason Tatum. I felt like Tatum was doing
For real.
everything right. You're doing everything right.
I
And
never
people
understood
just
the
knocking
Tatum
on it. It
hate.
was like, bro, I like Tatum more
The
because
Tatum
y'all
hate
just,
was so weird.
I think they just think he's boring, which is
Literally,
fine.
literally.
Which is
But he get the
okay.
job
That
done.
don't make you a bad basketball player
all.
because these are the same people that be all on Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
And I was there. Tim Duncan was very boring,
as
but he
hell.
got the job
No,
done.
I think the Shea thing, what bothers me with the Shea thing is that there are definitely things we could criticize Shea about,
1000%.
especially in this series.
Yeah.
The thing that pissed me off is when it's the other part where, like, he genuinely is fouled and people on Twitter like,
For sure.
like, okay, do that when it's a phantom call. But when it's the real one, bro, you got to be able to differentiate the difference between the two.
I also can understand in his defense a little bit because I remember going through this as a Knicks fan with everybody talking about Brunson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Ooh, Shea versus Brunson in the
I
finals.
also
could
kind of
be
do
up.
like I think it was.
they don't really talk about Brunson like that no more though.
I think it was Richard Jefferson. No, maybe not. It might have been Reggie Miller who said it, but it's like people were complaining and people were, they were saying something after Shea had got fouled or whatever, and he's like, man, it's not like Shea is calling the damn shit. The refs are the people that's in the position to make the call for one, and it's not like Shea is a dude that's leading the league in fucking texts. It's not like he's going up to the refs and complaining half the damn time. A lot of times he is getting fouled or he is putting on the show, and it's like he's playing basketball.
I think
will
the
say,
only
I
thing
do
that-
love
know
the
what I'm
fact that
saying?
he don't complain.
The only thing that hurts that is the part where the entire team be selling out to do stuff. That's when it makes it look bad. But to KB's point, you can criticize that and talk about that without all of the extra stuff. Which is, again, I feel like this happens with a lot of people. Like when LeBron went to the Heat, I was anti-LeBron too. But then the people started to get too disrespectful. That was like, I'm actually rooting for LeBron again because y'all are tripping. Like,
Yeah.
be mad at the move, but we're not about to act like he ain't him.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant. Everybody got super anti Kevin Durant. He went to the Warriors. I wasn't rocking with that either. But after he left the Warriors, people still try to act like KD ain't him. So I'm like, I'm rocking with bro. I'm
Isn't it
rooting
crazy?
for bro.
That shit was 10 years ago.
I'm rooting for bro.
And people are still hanging it as a carrot over his head every time he do something.
So I don't want them to do that too early now with Shea because I'm still trying to root for the underdog Spurs here.
Yeah.
Because they have been my team since the first 2 weeks of, not my team, but I saw them doing what they're doing after the first 2 weeks or so of the season. And I want to still support that, but y'all making me want to root for Shea the way y'all being
I think
disrespectful.
the Kevin Durant thing is funny.
Very, like they just be talking sometimes, bro. Just talking.
Not that anybody think he's a weak. No, it's fucking Kevin Durant. But it's like the conversation was he couldn't do it by himself because he left OKC, went to the Warriors. People still run with that damn conversation because they're gonna say that he went to team to team to team to team and still couldn't get back to like that threshold.
Yeah, they were saying, hey man, Drake,
You know?
you dissing LeBron with that bar, but it can rely to Kevin Durant as well, your boy.
What was the bar?
You always made your career off of switching teams up.
Yeah. So he shouldn't have been surprised that.
He said that to LeBron?
Yeah.
What
He
the fuck?
shouldn't have been surprised that he was switching his team up to go support Kendrick.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, my fault. I missed that part of the context.
Yeah.
But
Did you know that?
Kevin Durant, yeah, it does for KD too.
You know Drake Dad got him a Christmas gift.
Got Kevin Durant a Christmas gift?
No, Drake's dad got Drake a Christmas gift.
I would think so.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But it was a Gen 5, and that bitch was modified. They ain't tapped in, y'all. The people that's watching gonna know.
Definitely not tapped in.
It's a Gen 5, and it's modified. Hey, he said, stop trying to
What modified
argue
mean
to
nowadays?
fill me up.
Modified.
Yeah, what that mean?
Probably got a 30 on it. Probably got a dick on it.
Yeah.
That's the kid. That's the kids call. You ain't never heard that before, Mike? Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You shoot the curry out it.
We'll split the panel. I'll go OKC tonight.
I'm going San Antonio, baby.
San Antonio. But I hope it's a nail-biting triple overtime, longest game of all
that can
time.
happen is a blowout, bro. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
no
so
blowout.
sad.
We've seen
I
it
think-
so much in the series where it's like a good half, and then the next half is just
That third quarter.
Yeah,
It's
that third quarter is just always like a team just separates.
Both teams have had like their runs and everything like that. They had to go to a game 7. Who has been more in control of the series?
Nobody.
Would y'all say?
I can't say.
Man.
I
Because
wanna
it
say
truly has
Spurs.
been game to game.
Yeah, I don't think no one has control of this.
Well,
As
I
a-
think the Spurs have more total points through 3 games, like by like 20 points. So their wins have been more emphatic, I guess.
I'll say as of late the Spurs, just because they've started off those games. Even the game that they lost, controlled it with the 15, which is, again, sucks and is disappointing. I think the turnovers have dipped a bunch for them. They've been forcing OKC to turn it over. They've held Shea in check pretty much all series long. So it feels like they're in more control. It just, again, if they end up losing the series, they're going to be mad at themselves because I felt like there was a couple of games that they lost where it was kind of self-inflicted, where it's like, bro, you got Shea in check. How are you letting Jay Will go 5 of 7 from 3? How are you letting Caruso kill you? How are you turning the ball over 19 times? You know what I mean? Like, and 7 of them are unforced turnovers. You just, how are y'all fouling when you're in a bonus and you're giving them 8 extra free throws to end a court? Like, those things are going to really piss them off.
I wonder what version of De'Aaron Fox we're getting tonight. 'Cause
Hopefully one that it don't matter.
yeah, because I think it's a lot of pressure to put it on a rookie and Dylan Harper to expect him to come out and give you that same performance he gave you in Game 6. I know
Hey,
Dylan Harper's really good,
You can.
but
He's different, D-Mills. He just showed you in Game 6.
I
yeah,
just,
but this is Game 7 on the road.
I'm confident against the rim.
hostile
I just need him to
environment.
hit one of them
all
threes.
the environments been hostile.
They have.
I need him to hit a 3 or something to really just like open up the whole game. Because getting to the
Harper?
rim is easy.
Yeah.
Dylan Harper.
When he making his shots,
hit a-
it's for sure.
If he hit that early one, like he did in that last one, it's like, yeah, okay. We can see the production early and we can trust in him. Cause
I can't wait to see him as the full-time starter.
Bro, that's the thing. I
No, he's
I
just
keep
Manu for the rest of his career.
I
so.
keep
No, he's
saying to myself, like, because of the run at their own, I think we keep him and Carter Bryant are rookies. They just
Yes.
out there. Hey, go guard Shea in the conference final. Like, it's like this team is gonna be crazy in a couple
Stephon
years. bro.
Castle not too damn.
He not.
right there. with
Wemby,
him,
what,
basically.
22, 23?
Yeah, so that's what make it crazy.
Their young core is crazy, and they got the right vets in there, too.
Of course, so crazy. Adam Silver said, we got to change the rules.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Shit. Now that my Knicks good, yeah, put that in. I'll be mad if my Knicks was in the lottery though. Like if I was a Bulls fan.
Yeah, they damn near did this shit just to
If
prevent
I
the
was a
Bulls.
silly ass Bulls fan, I'll be mad.
I would be mad too, but we got our year this year. We jumped. If we would have had pick 9 this year, I'd be pissed. About
Y'all
next
could have
year.
had this in the last few years if they had it in already.
You're absolutely right.
We was also talking about, like, are they going to do this as a fresh slate? Like, you know how they going based off previous years. Will this new year of the new rules be just like clean slate? Or will they use the 2 previous lotteries to determine where your pick is?
That's a very good question,
Like,
right?
could the Wizards have the first pick next year?
Right.
I don't know.
Probably not. I'm gonna say probably not.
I think if you want to implement a new rule, you got to implement a fresh slate. You can't just go off the old
I
stuff.
don't think
because
they-
there was no team had control of what was going on there.
Yeah, the way the NBA move, I don't think they give a damn.
I don't think that
This is the rule is
Yeah, I
implemented.
do think they don't give a damn because they would have gave us a year buffer, a 2-year buffer if they
Yeah,
cared.
yeah, I think that would have been acknowledged. Nah, I think next year the Wizards would not have the number 1 pick. No,
Especially
sir.
Because if they did, they bogus.
But
They'd
my
all
thing
let you
is,
still
if they
the
get it, where do they go? 4?
We don't know.
They said they don't know.
This is the thing. They said they literally don't know.
Because if I get 1, but I drop the 3, okay.
But no, to the first, so it's top 5, right? So they don't know if they're just going to slot that person to 6
Oh, right,
or
yeah,
they're going to
top 5.
re-roll, which means that
Yeah.
you can fall all the way down to 13 or 14 again.
Yeah, hell no.
They don't know. They literally, and I don't know when they will know, but they don't know.
Hopefully they just do the drop, bro. Reroll would be crazy.
Re-roll would be really crazy. I mean, what if you re-roll 3 times and they still walk up the first pick 3 times?
Yeah, after a while, yeah, just go.
Just give it to them. But I guess we'll see it all live on TV. And that might be even worse.
You think it's gonna
Because-
be live or pre-filmed?
I hope it's live.
I hope it's live too.
I
Okay,
don't
since now y'all think y'all just answered your question. Anything you hope for, the NBA is going to do the opposite. It's going to be pre-recorded.
Because y'all know that there was oh my God, what happened? Oh, for the Bulls to get the 4th pick, they ran it, boom, boom, boom. The Grizzlies got the 3rd pick. And then they rolled again. The Grizzlies got the 4th pick too. So they had to re-roll that one. In my mind, if I'm thinking about them doing it live, imagine you are a team that just had the 1st pick and they roll 1st pick again and they say, my fault. We got to do this shit again. Like, you'd be pissed.
And
Yeah.
TV purposes, you can't just have.
Bro,
keep
you know what that
re-rolling.
remind me of? Back in the day, we used to do our my leagues, and it used to be like 10 of us in like a team full of 30. And we used to do our little lotteries. It would
The
be
wheel.
like, KB got the 1st pick, and it'll be something messed up. And I don't know, people would be pissed if somebody enjoyed in time or somebody couldn't join because we had to rework it. So it's like somebody did have the 1st pick, and that shit didn't matter no more. You might have a 30th pick next draft.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that sucked for real.
So
You
it's
got the
weird. It's a weird thing, Adam. Mr. Silver. All right, let's get to the other piece of news. Sean Sweetney is now the head coach of the Orlando Magic. Announced yesterday or 2 days ago at this point, which is cool. He was one of the top candidates on the market for a lot of different positions, including the Bulls job. He was my number 1 guy for the Bulls, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But it's cool. We're going to have Chris Quinn. We're going to go ahead and win multiple championships
The
with Chris
pop
Quinn.
tree continue to grow.
He's been there since, well, I guess, 2 years. That's possible. I don't know anything about him.
who?
Sweetney.
I'm just curious to see if the Magic get out.
Yeah, I don't know if he's from the
Offense.
pop tree.
Well, I'm just saying because he's under Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson was on the pop.
I
It
get what
just-
you're
the-
saying.
If
the
I'm
tree
not
just continues to
mistaken,
grow.
I get what
if
you're
I'm not
saying.
mistaken, I know Sean's. I see what you mean now. Yeah, I know Sean Sweeney from the Mavericks.
As a player,
He was their defensive coordinator last season, talking about the San Antonio Spurs. And that was his first year with the Spurs.
Yeah, with the Mavericks, 2021, 2025. Yeah. That's why I know him best from.
But you mentioned offense. He is a defensive coordinator in San Antonio. Not saying he can do offense, but
No, but I think
his mind's
Obviously,
more
they
defensive.
struggled.
Yeah, I think they can always bring, the assistants and
Yeah.
bench, either coaching bench to kind of help that. But the Magics feel like they need some type of offensive structure or something like that. That and just obviously a different voice in the locker room.
It is so funny to read the article. The Spurs ranked top 5 in defending isolations, on-ball screens, drives, and rim protection. I'm like, shout out to Sweetney.
yeah,
But the motherfuckers do got Wemby.
yeah, they got Wemby.
Imagine Wemby wasn't good defensive.
He the
man
one that
until
told
Sweetney-
him,
Yeah, I was about to say,
Wemby, park your big ass down low.
Wemby, put your hands up. Like, yeah, got a coaching job for him.
Yeah, that's what I know. He was a part of the Mavericks when they went to the finals.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, he might be a part of 2 final teams. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. That was 2 years ago. 2 final teams in 3 years, though.
It'd be nice.
It'd be real nice, potentially. Mitchell Robinson broke his pinky, went under surgery, but they say he will be ready to play for game number 1 of the finals.
Shout out to him.
Bro,
Wearing a
when
brace.
when I first seen that notification, I was like, what the hell? Because I thought he was going to miss some time. And it was like, he'll be back game 1. was
I
like,
didn't even
okay.
acknowledge it. People was tweeting me. I'm not. Nope. Didn't see it. It's a dream. Didn't see it.
Because the first report said the timetable was unknown, so
Right.
I was like, oh my god.
Because I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know if they knew if he was gonna get surgery or what.
yeah. When you hear something that's unknown or indefinitely, it's just like I don't know. Like I hate that unknown part of it.
Yeah. But you know me, I was gonna say, well, wrap that up and go out there. And
Yeah,
resign
he's
that
Mitchell
bad
Robinson. He don't need his pinky.
For them free throws,
Go
he
get.
do.
Well,
Duh.
but he gonna miss him anyway. I saw somebody say maybe this is a fake superpower where now that his pinky don't work, he gonna start making the free throws. The
that would
pinky
be
was
crazy.
his flick was wrong, and
What
now he
I
can't
did
flick with the pinky.
like about this is how he injured it. We don't know, and they talk about, yeah, we just not gonna say what happened. To me, I hate when the NBA does that because like that don't solve nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they say that, do they think people just going, oh, okay? No, that make people more curious. Lie. Make up a lie.
Sounds like they was at practice and someone hit his hand.
It didn't happen at
Yeah,
practice.
it happened at practice.
It didn't happen in the game. It didn't happen at
He
practice.
was bowling.
Yeah, so if he was
Every
doing
injury happens when
something,
you
it
both.
now creates this, they open up a can of worms instead of just saying he did it. I would lie and say he did it at practice. Mm-hmm. Then again, I don't know all of the rules to the NBA stuff and the media, whatever. But I would have just put that to bed. Yeah, he did it at practice.
What's the funniest way you can break your finger?
Tripping over a gym bag. Who did that? Was that Carlos Boozer?
Tripping over a
John
gym
Wall?
bag.
don't know.
Somebody tripped over a
That's
gym
news
bag.
to me.
That was what they were saying. They lied about. I can't say somebody was lying or not. I've tripped over sillier things in a gym bag. Didn't they say Markelle Fultz was on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Didn't Andrew Bynum hurt himself bowling?
Yes, he did. He could have broke his pinky throwing a punch. Isn't that the boxer's fracture? Is like right.
I think that's
right
how
there.
Marcus Smart.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
Marcus
Hitting
Smart
a punch on the wall. But they said it wasn't game related.
Everything's been great in New York. There's no reason to punch
Yeah, they
the
said
ball.
exactly.
Unless he's just mad at himself.
KB's sister, my cousin, obviously, she hurt her pinky trying to take the basketball from me as kids.
Some people would say that you broke her pinky. That's some people.
Yeah, some people be very wrong.
I know how that story goes.
Yeah, like she's older than me, but I don't know why she thought she could take a basketball from me. She tried to take the basketball from me. I snatched it like, "What are you doing?" And she fell, and boom. And the patio, you know how patio is, has these different lines through these little openings. I guess she might
I
have.
know that hurt.
That shit like a 1 in 1,000
1 in
chance.
1,000.
Her finger
We've
fell
been back
through
there
the-
playing all of our lives,
Yeah.
and she didn't even play.
Yeah, that was the one day she went outside.
It just happened. But they had tried to put the blame on me. No, why did she try to take the ball out of my hand? I don't know.
Cleveland Cavaliers general manager Mike Grandsay has agreed to become the new president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. He rose the ranks within the Cavs front office since joining in 2011-12. Now lands a top executive position in Philadelphia.
Good luck to you, man.
Bob Myers will also be a part, the four-time champion architect of the Dynasty Golden State Warriors, who now serves the president of sports at Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment, led the search that landed this guy to the position of new president.
It's a lot of work cut out for you for them Sixers.
I gotta hear this. I'm sorry.
I wonder what the new GM is going to want to do for the Cavs. Because that means that the Cavs will now be looking for a new GM, right?
They would still have Altman over there making
Kobe
the big
Altman,
decisions. So somebody underneath him added to the round table of decision making. There's not much we can say about this guy. We don't know anything about him other than he kind of like Cal Korver.
We're gonna get y'all thoughts
He
on
said he
something.
kind of looks like Cal
Kind of
Korver.
like Cal Korver. And maybe that's me being racist. All white people look the same, but he kind of like Cal Korver to me.
Give me y'all thoughts on this quote.
Okay.
I think Scotty's rings are the same as Michael Jordan's. He was the most impactful player on the team. If you unplug Scottie Pippen off that team, Jordan is 0-6.
I mean, I think
Rich Paul said Scottie Pippen was more impactful than MJ.
I'm going to disagree
I'm going to
with
disagree.
that middle. So there was one part of the statement that Mike said again, if you still got it.
I think Scotty's rings are the same as Michael Jordan's.
I think that can be fair.
Yeah.
I think
They
their
both
weight
played
is
their
still-
part
yeah.
in earning those rings.
He was the most impactful player on the team.
I wouldn't go that
I
far.
would say Michael Jordan was definitely the most.
If you
impactful.
unplug Scottie Pippen off that team, Jordan is 0-6.
I probably wouldn't go
I wouldn't say
0-6.
I wouldn't say 0-6.
But yeah,
But it
the
won't be
team-
But
Sixers,
I think that's
Yeah.
also just like a crazy, like, if you take a lot of
Take Kyrie
champions
away from Bron in
Yeah,
2016.
he's
Yeah,
not
you know,
winning this shit.
1,000%.
So
You
yeah,
know,
I
You
think
take any key player off of a championship
not just
team.
key player. Take the other All-Star.
Yeah,
a
the
lot
other
of
All-Star,
championship teams
yeah.
are 2 All-Star. Take the other All-Star off. That team's probably not a championship
No
team.
AD, no
Yep.
Kyrie.
Yep.
Take Tony Park off the Spurs.
Take
Nuggets,
KD
no
off the Warriors.
Jamal.
Steph only got one ring.
even Jamal is like
Take,
two
take
rings.
Wiggins off the team. You know, he was
Oh,
the second
see,
All-Star
there
that
you go.
year. But I mean, I still think that they could probably have won a few without Pitt, but not 6-0.
Yeah, no.
Not 3-3-peat or 2-3-peats.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, Pippen obviously is one of the best defensive players ever. A great connector, a great team player, even if he didn't want to be a team player when they fucking hold him out of that money. And was one of the reasons MJ came back, man.
Yeah, man, he still pop up. I see him all over
How
the
they
time.
hold
Even
him
though they
too.
hate each
How
other.
they hold him when he signed it? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Dude,
I'm
wait,
just
do
joking.
Scotty still got them little old dreads though?
Yeah.
What's with the retired player? Tim Duncan
Oh,
dreads
no.
long as shit all of a
No,
sudden.
cause I don't know, but at least Tim, he just did his own thing. You know, he just popped right back up with him. Scottie Pippen be showing them bitches off, bro.
With his rings?
No, I'm talking about the little
Well,
old
it's
dreads.
a young man's game in Scottie Pippen's
What
world.
the hell
man.
is he showing off?
It's a young man's world in Scottie Pippen's
Shit
world,
looks
man.
silly.
Hold on, bro. I just gotta
He
see.
look like Austin.
Oh yes, he do.
Boy, he is too old to be having this. He too old.
Tell me that don't look at that picture right there. Don't look like Austin.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's Austin.
Because now
definitely-
he got you a little draped
Damn,
up.
Scotty, drink some fucking water, please. Some of these pictures, bro. Come on,
Drink
man.
water. I want to eat some cheesecake. He's skinny as shit.
Well, no,
They
that's
got- no,
fake.
they got
That's
bro
fake.
paid.
That's fake, bro.
I love Scottie Pippen, but he be saying some crazy stuff.
Definitely
Scottie
said some
Pippen?
crazy.
Huh?
Pimping or pippin?
Come on, man.
Same. They the same person. If you want to say.
I ain't said pimping since I was 7. Scottie Pippen.
Somebody said, "What base you got?" He said, "I got Scotty Pippen on."
Scotty, that dude though.
All right, I want to get into predicting the
Let's do it.
I can't wait to hear some of these predictions.
I'm gonna go right back to the scene we were just talking about.
Go ahead.
Briefly just mentioned the Cavs. I'm going that they are running that same damn back together this offseason. Now they could trim around the edges, but they're going back with Donovan, James, Allen, and Mobley.
I'm disagreeing with you.
So LeBron ain't in Cleveland?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Damn.
I think Allen is gone.
You think so?
I don't know where he goes, what team needs a center and can add some. But I don't know if you can, because those are the only pieces that could potentially get you something to get you to the next level, right? Dennis Schroeder's contract is not going to help you get a real good wing. Jared Allen can help you get a real good wing. I just don't know who that is or what team yet, but I just don't know how you could bring him back.
Y'all
I
think
think
Dennis
that-
Schroeder's on the team?
No, I potentially,
He got
but I
the
don't think he's
contract.
really.
Kenny Atkinson relationship.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I don't know.
But one
They
thing
need-
about Dennis Schroeder, his ass do get traded. So.
Yeah,
yeah.
they
A
do need
lot.
they do need the backup point guard play.
Yeah.
He was a good vet. I mean, he just didn't. They all play like shit against the Knicks though.
Yeah, so it's hard to even like say. Yeah.
The Knicks series was so crazy. You literally got swept. But for the others, like series 1 and series 2, we kept looking at the damn Cavs like this is not the Cavs team that we really expect to be like this. We expect them to be better. We felt like they damn near was beating themselves most of the time, and the other teams was beating them. I think they could roll with that mentality. Kobe Altman saying that, like, yeah, Kenny Atkinson, we still believe in him. He not going nowhere. He's still a coach of the year candidate, all this type of stuff. I think they run it back.
James Harden also, and maybe Donovan Mitchell as well. I can't remember. They talked a lot about in-season trade, having that full year
Yeah.
could create. You know what I mean? So, and I can understand that point. It's just that we acknowledged last year that this team didn't have a few more years together.
Yeah.
So you got rid of Garland, which I wasn't mad at for the return of James Harden. I would love to see some type of move with Jared Allen. Just two up and down. Especially considering
ready to run full-time 5.
especially after what we saw when James Harden first got there, got all of us excited. Felt like Jared Allen was rejuvenated. He just has these playoff woes. And sometimes they ain't even woes. Sometimes he just forget he's there. Look up and he got 2 rebounds.
Yeah.
It's just
And
like,
sometimes in game 7s, he fucking spaz. There's no in between with him.
right, he had an epic game 7. Yeah.
He won them that series.
20 rebound game, right?
Yeah.
31-20 something? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a trade that makes
The
sense.
Raptors will take Jared Allen.
What's going to cost them, though?
What?
RJ Barrett, you want a wing, right?
They probably didn't. That's not the answer.
My auntie told me when I was growing up,
Beggars can't be choosers.
beggars can't be
And
choosers.
they damn show can't be losers either.
Well, they already that. We just put that belt to that ass.
So they damn show can't be choosers then.
They lost terribly too.
Who is the
What you be
prototypical?
talking about, Mike?
Who is the prototypical wing? Who's the best wing on the market for y'all? It feel like every year we got that one wing that we put on every team.
MPJ,
Maybe
It has
RJ.
been MPJ.
RJ Barrett.
Herb Jones.
Herb
is
Jones
still
comes to
somehow-
mind.
Trey
well,
Murphy?
no,
Trey Murphy.
that entire team's untouchable. No
True.
one's getting
Can't
traded.
for-
KD.
can't
I
forget
think
about that. Can't
I
forget
feel,
about
I
that.
feel like
No
only a
one's getting
goofy
traded,
would think that was a real thing.
You said
Like,
what, Mike?
Bro, you think you for real? If you called them up and asked for some trades, they would be like, "No,
Joe Dumars.
Herb Jones is not.
He
He's not."
said no one is available.
I've seen a lot of GMs and higher ups say a
If
lot
that's
of
the
goofy
case, Mike,
shit.
they would have been available at the deadline.
I don't know, bro. That's
He
probably
being
the dumbest
sarcastic,
shit.
but I feel
I know he is.
A
I
man
know
only
he
got
is.
2 things: his word and his name.
Yeah.
And by Joe Dumars' word, them dudes is not touchable. Right
I only
now.
got my balls and my word, and I'm breaking for nobody.
You definitely would have to it seems like in order for them to be traded, you got to throw a ransom. And I don't think any of those dudes right now are currently worth like a ransom.
Yeah, no.
I think it's a little easy to stand pat at the deadline, but I think once the reality of the offseason hits and all of the moves are being made, and you have a chance to get some
Go
draft
back to you
picks.
said best wing though.
Yeah.
Not like no role player. The best wing.
Or it could be a role player. You
No, I
probably
was
about to
gonna- I was
name a
gonna bring
role
up-
player in all honesty.
Another one of the predictions that I had. I'm going fast too, but like we figure out what's going to happen with Kawhi Leonard and the kind of like the other stuff that he has going on.
Yeah.
Not just because I think that like us want to know, but he doesn't have the distraction no more because this is like All-Star, whatever. It was like potentially a lot of stuff was rising up, but you don't want to know distraction from All-Star. You don't want no distraction from the playoffs. Not no damn finals for sure. You do get to the offseason and you look at a lot of teams around the league, they could be inquired around Kawhi Leonard. So I don't want to trade for him and really see, anything.
What would be your prediction for him?
I think they probably going to let it go. Like, I don't think there's going to be a crazy punishment for Kawhi.
I'm saying, what is your prediction for where he'll be suiting up?
I predict that Kawhi's
probably Pistons.
the Pistons are gonna call for sure.
Yeah.
I think there's a world where the Nuggets call.
What's too much for Kawhi? You're the Pistons.
Too much?
Yeah. At what point do you just say no?
3 first-round
Three
picks.
first, yeah. I was gonna say I was leaning
So
towards
two firsts.
2 first, and
Ron Holland.
Ron Holland
Sign and trade
something to
Tobias.
match salary.
2 firsts and all of this, and this is off limits. You know the K's, we ain't doing all of
Durham.
that. But you got 2 picks and whatever other combination you want, there you go.
yeah.
Because y'all about to bring in Keaton Wagler or Mikael Brown, or y'all about to be young.
Kawhi value across other teams is probably way higher than it is for what the Clippers are about to do next year.
And we trying to win. We never about to bottom out with these picks.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Pistons put a protection on one of those picks. If it's like one of the future ones. Like, I wouldn't be
We
surprised.
should go
about
back to
that
the 3-2-1 because what picks am I trading? I ain't trading no down the road pick.
If I'm the
Trade
Clippers, I
20,
damn near hang up though. You don't protect them pick for what?
Yeah.
How bad you want them, damn it?
What about 2 picks and 2 swaps?
Oh, nah.
No.
2 picks and a swap.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I might do 2 swaps if depending on the market. Because, I mean, they don't really have too many options out here. It's like MPJ, it's like Kawhi. So if you start to see that the Kawhi situation is gaining momentum and the Warriors are checking in and you said you named a few teams. If the market is getting there, then yeah, I would do 2 swaps if that's what it needed to do to beat
You
out.
already know the Heat gonna be checking in on everybody every year.
Yep.
They checking in on everybody across the league.
For sure.
So, I think the Nuggets also are potentially they're gonna trade Cam Johnson or Christian Brown in the summer too.
Oh, I already got the trade.
So
Talk to us.
Christian Brown will be a Bull.
True.
for who?
Give us 23. They get Patrick Williams back.
Oh,
Wow.
Why the
Why-
hell
why
they
would
free?
he-
They free up $18 million in cap.
oh,
That's still just not enough.
Is it not? Christian Brown contract start this season. It's 5 years, 20, 21, 22, 20 to 28.
Just having Patrick Williams on your roster.
maybe
You fuck around
Jokic.
go play with Jokic. It's
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was gonna say. Maybe Jokic unlocks him.
Yeah, I was just joking.
Yeah.
I was just trolling. But yeah, actuality, that sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, that actually
Leave
is.
and go be dominant.
And you
gonna
said
turn
we
to
get
Ron
and we get a
Artest.
first for that?
We at 23.
You're gonna turn to
Say
Elton
less.
Brand.
I'll do that.
I think 20. Not even if it's the Bulls. 23 and Cam or 23 and Christian are going to get traded together.
Yeah.
For whoever team to take on that money.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I'm okay with it being the Bulls. We're not
Yeah.
using that
I
money
feel like
anytime soon.
what we got 60-some million.
Yeah, how many picks y'all trying to bring in?
Every one of them.
Y'all
Because
not
Adam
gonna be able
Silver
to,
fucking up everything.
y'all not gonna be able to sign all them people. You're gonna have 4, 15, 23, and 3 second-round picks.
Yeah, but like, we really only got like 6 people on the roster right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, a lot of the team is free agents.
I heard the Nets gonna be going after your boy,
Who?
Austin Reeves.
Yeah,
they
I'm
got-
not surprised the team would try to
Hey.
throw some at him.
Don't let them do it in 2K. Them motherfuckers be going to the finals with Austin Reeves, bro.
They got that bag.
Yeah.
Do y'all think the Lakers give him like the full $200+ million that he's?
Is he eligible for 200?
Yeah,
Damn. I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, I got a feeling that
I
they
think
will.
like Lonzo was talking about on his pod.
Yeah, he was.
He said I wouldn't give Reeves the full 240 that he's eligible for.
But then
I wouldn't either. But
Lonzo
I mean,
was saying
you kind of have to at some point.
nut
probably.
shit after that though.
You said you kind of
What
have
did he
to.
say?
He said I would offer him 150 and tell him he got to take this shit.
But he said he would give it. He said he would give
150
it.
how many
He
years?
said he'd give some money to somebody else though. He was like, they need who did he say that they needed? I forgot. But I was like, boy, Lonzo, what the hell are you saying right now?
Is this somebody that's on their roster?
No, it's somebody around the league that was like, man, but him? And I'm like, huh? Of Austin Reeves?
Players'
Perception.
perception about players are so much different than us. You know, so he might be really high on what that random player. We might be like, he not good at
Yeah,
all.
I do think
Cam Thomas, I get that rest of money to Cam Thomas right now.
I do think it would be bad for
some
the
shit like
Lakers to give Austin Reeves 240 though.
Okay.
I do think that's a financial mistake that they would probably look back on and be like, damn, why did we give him that much money?
Definitely possible.
The number that they throwing out here. This is Theo Pinson with Lonzo's pod. 5-year 241.
Yeah.
God damn.
5 years.
That's what he's I think that's what he's eligible for.
Dude, what? How?
It's like 60.
241 divided by 5,
No,
48.
48.
And that's if it's a flat contract.
Yeah.
How though?
So,
He
yeah.
hasn't made no All-Stars, no All-NBAs.
I don't know. They could be wrong. They could be very wrong.
I guess
I think
I
we
could
could.
Google
We one Google away, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google
Lonzo said he would be his fourth option. Austin Reeves would be his fourth option. Y'all can discuss that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep getting all the other stuff he said.
I don't think Austin Reeves.
Yeah, no, he's eligible for 5 years, 241. How though? Isn't that money usually for somebody that makes an All-NBA or
Yeah.
All-Star appearance?
Yeah.
Or
I got 150 for.
Wait,
him.
was
He's
it?
taking
Is there like maybe a financial bonus because it's like the same team?
maybe.
Oh, probably.
Like bird right? Not bird rights. Maybe it could be bird rights.
Yeah,
but,
because
like,
they
you
can also
extend how much.
they're the team that could pay him that extra year, so they could pay him that 5th year. Other teams can only play him for 4 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, I can. But yeah, just 241 for Austin Reeves.
So
I
they
love
were
him.
saying AJ Mitchell over Austin Reeves.
AJ Mitchell. Okay.
Then my boy that tried to talk crazy to my dog Austin Rivers is saying that Andrew Wiggins is a better fit
Then
for the
Austin
Lakers
Reeves?
than Austin Reeves with Bron.
Bro, do you know how happy the Miami Heat will be to do that trade right now?
Like, I don't know, bro. I think Austin Reeves is still under the Laker tax a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, that money is still a lot of money. But there's always players on the Lakers that seem like people, like Laker fans and Laker people value them higher because they're a Laker. But
Hey,
Austin
bro.
Reeves had put on a fucking show this year when he was healthy.
What's this?
That's his
Damn,
binder.
it's heavy.
Yeah, it's a lot of cards in there.
Y'all
Me,
finna trade?
me and Mike did a trade already.
y'all did it live on the show?
before the
No,
show.
that was before the show.
Can Austin Reeves be your second highest paid player?
I don't think so.
Because he obviously, we're not disputing that he's a very talented, very
Yeah.
great
He
NBA
can.
player.
He
I
can.
think so.
You know why? Because 77 is a close support for him.
Yeah, I was gonna go to that because
But I also think that affects your ability to build around them too. Like
Why?
No, I think
'Cause that-
everything that Luka needs is the same thing Austin Reeves needs.
Yeah.
Defenders and the damn big that's gonna roll.
He's saying that the price for the wings that you need, you don't have the money for.
Yeah,
because
you don't have the
paying
money
those
for
two
that.
guys 100.
But I think that goes back to 77. And again, yeah, role players are a premium, but you can get away with it when you have a guy that elevates damn near everybody around him.
What? So I'm also going off of Luka went to the finals.
Yeah.
They went against a juggernaut of a team. But they handled the West pretty damn good. And they kind of had the same method there, where you had Luka.
In the Kyrie,
His co-captain was an
Kyrie
expensive
Irving.
max contract, Kyrie Irving.
Who was
And
better
you-
than Austin Reeves.
And you said, right, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Regardless
you're
of-
talking to Kyrie's number one fan. I wouldn't argue that.
no matter
But I'm just
what,
saying a build up of the team
Yeah.
It's
is
the
an
same.
offensive player. It ain't like they had a max contract.
No
that,
matter-
that Dallas Mavericks team was a lot better constructed than this Lakers team.
No shit.
They
We're
were
talking
built
about
around
the future,
Luka,
though.
though.
We're talking about the future, dude.
Yeah.
We're not talking about
But
this
I
shit.
also think you can't put yourself in that financial chokehold to where you can't really plan for the future. You're kind of just stuck with what you got right now.
So it's PJ Washington,
Derek Lively,
Derek
Dave
Lively. So
Gafford.
Ricky Scale, Derek Lively,
Derrick
Yeah.
Jones Jr.
Derrick Jones Jr., who was 1 year, $10 million or something along those lines. Oh, no, I'm sorry, he was making like $4 million. He made $10 million on
When
his
he went
next
to the
contract.
Clippers.
is Tim Hardaway on there?
Tim Hardaway
Tim
Jr.
Hardaway.
Yeah.
That's
Hardaway Jr. was getting paid decently, though. He was still in that one contract.
But
where
that's
he
a
was getting
hard team to reconstruct, mostly because a lot of those guys end up playing way above their market value.
For sure. I'm not saying. Okay, let me make this clear. I'm not saying they're going to make 2.0 Dallas
Yeah,
Mavericks.
yeah.
I'm just saying there's a blueprint of having Luka with another offensive player, and you build the rest of the team with defenders because the defensive players, the defensive minded 3-and-D wings, as premium as they are, very few are going for max contracts.
Yeah.
I mean, you got OG Anunoby,
Yeah.
but you can build out a team easier.
Yeah.
But what you're not going to find is a high-scoring, high offensive player, second option that's making $10 million. You're not.
Yeah.
Did Darrick Jones Jr. played out of his value? Who's the last offensive player that wasn't on a rookie scale contract that in the playoffs played out of their contract?
There's
You
not
can
many.
find probably 10 of those defensive guys in that same mode before you find 3 offensive players who played out of their salary from an offensive standpoint that wasn't on a rookie scale contract.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Luka has shown us throughout his career he can uplift role players. Like a 3 and Dorian Finney-Smiths of the world,
Yep.
Derrick
Yep.
Jones Jr.
Yep.
He uplifts those guys.
I also
I'm
think there's
go ahead, Darrick.
there's also this thing that happened during that playoff run where I don't think you're going to get from Austin Reeves. Kyrie was locking in defensively.
He was locking in defensively, but how damn good was Kyrie defending people? Was he
Really?
locking
Really
niggas
good.
up? Was he locking people
but
up?
I'm comparing that to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is not stepping up defensively like the way that
Kyrie
Kyrie
Irving
did.
was also struggling in the playoffs offensively.
But he really
it's
was
not like he
sitting
was
in
just
that
a
chair,
perfect
though.
player, but I think it
the
goes
only
back
thing
to the point that regardless, any of these superstars, especially these heavy ball handlers, we still look at them. Even the K, you need another damn ball handler next to this guy. You're not going to
I'm
have
not-
this guy
I'm not
utilized
disputing that.
100%.
So what I'm asking you is, what is the alternative to that? You're saying don't bring back Austin Reeves.
No.
He's not saying that. He's just saying that money that he's projected to get, you shouldn't give him 240.
I don't think you should give him that either.
That's all
But
I
I'm
was
also
saying.
not Lonzo talking about 150 and he gonna take it.
I'm not saying lowball him like that. That's almost.
And I'm also saying the Lakers are also
in.
in one of those positions to where they may have to do what they have to do.
Yeah.
The Pistons are in the
we
same
ain't
position.
even talked about the fucking elephant in the room, Braun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
he's making 50. Luka's making 55. Braun
Austin
said he
Reeves.
not taking whatever.
Brian said he's going to take it, but they have to show him a plan.
Yeah.
I'm also just. I mean, again, we're not doing it 1-to-1, but just for the sake of the conversation, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, most of these big role players that came up big in that run were traded for first round picks, and the Lakers don't have that first round capital to trade to go get these role players, and also the first round capital
Shit,
that
the
they
ones
do
at
have
20 yeah.
are 2031, which you don't even fucking know what
No,
the
I don't
league
wanna
lottery
trade those.
rules gonna be in 2031.
no, and it goes back to.
But that's why I could get you a premium. It might get you more than PJ Washington, the Lakers 2031, because everybody, man, Luka's gonna be he could be 117 game absence to the. We having something. So yeah, here you don't know what the Lakers gonna look like. So
I
give
asked
us
Coro,
fucking.
yes or no?
no.
Oh fuck.
For first. No.
I just want them to take them.
Oh.
He just said no. I didn't even say no price. He just said no.
But to the point though, I think a lot of these players though, like Pete said though, they definitely outplayed their value, but it also is like they did it with the Mavericks next to Luka. Gafford was amazing with the Wizards, like
Yeah.
but I don't think players were. Nobody was looking at Gafford the way he was once he got to the damn Mavericks.
He was amazing with the Mavericks. He was solid with the Wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be.
They
That
saw
Wizards
enough
team
in
was
him
just
to say
ass.
like first round pick is worth.
yeah,
it.
that Wizards team was ass.
But
so,
I
like, he
think the
could stand
Mavericks
out on that
also
damn team.
knew
That Luka would
what
unlock
Luka's
that.
gonna do. Look what he did with Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell was a starting center for a little bit. But
What they
Luka,
get for PJ Washington was that
It was a first round.
That
They
was,
gave up a first round pick.
Josh Green.
Josh Green
and Josh Green that ended up being Dylan Jones. So it was a late first round pick.
and PJ Washington.
That was a great deadline.
blossom. I mean, that first round, the first
They kept him
few
to the
rounds,
finals. Yeah.
especially against OKC, he shot crazy.
And he was on a really team friendly deal for what he
Yeah.
did in that final or that playoff run.
So it's not like they kind of made the role players premium in a type of way. And I think that still goes back to the head of the snake being able to elevate. You got a dude that finds anybody open and literally like you can't really double him in coverage. He's gonna get countless people. That's why it was so good to get Luke Kennard. It's like we have so many shots available that's open. It's just like we just need somebody to shoot the damn ball.
I think also that Mavericks team, they just had two workhorse centers that just they could always have in a lineup at any point. Aiden was good for a stretch of the season, but when it came down to that last series, he was just ass.
I mean,
and like
I
the
think
plan
you
is to
two-
get rid of his ass, though.
I think you too committed to the current team. We're
Yeah.
talking about building the future Lakers.
no, I
around
am
Luka.
committed to building the future Lakers.
So why
but
the
I'm
hell
just
are you
saying,
bringing up
Come on,
Aiden?
yeah.
because like
Aiden
I
not
just
finna be
think
there.
once if you do give Austin Reeves at 240 and you pay LeBron whatever he wants because he says he looks at it and say this plan ain't worth it. I want whatever money I can get. You now stuck in this pigeonhole where now you can't build the team that you want to be.
No.
You're not stuck in some pigeonhole. LeBron ain't finna play another 5 years, Derrick.
I know.
So even if LeBron come back for his final year, and that's the mindset, they just gonna be in.
So what if he signs a 2 or 3 year deal? Then what?
Derrick, he's not playing.
He's
for
not
3
signing
years.
no 2 or 3 year deal.
He's not playing for another 3 years.
That boy signed a year deal for the rest until he's done.
I
until
think
he's retired.
the better point that you're trying to get to, Darrick, is again, Derek Lively was a rookie scale contract, right? So you didn't have to think about that money. And then the acquisition of Gafford, we mentioned, was a first round pick. I just don't know how the Lakers find that type of those two productive type of centers with their current cap situation and with that first round pick capital.
I also
Like,
don't need.
who's
I don't think they're going to need those two type of centers.
I think you just
what
have
do
to be
you
in
think
that
they need?
same
So
round.
what centers are they getting? Bismack Biyombo?
See, now you're just going to the bottom of the barrel, bro. There's an in
Ben
between.
McNeil fuck around be the third best center on the market this year, though.
There's a
You know-
fine
you
in
know he'll throw an
between,
elbow,
man.
too.
And it don't got to be no sign. There's always sign. There's
Hey.
always ways to acquire players.
No, but show me the ways, though. Yeah, you're true, but what do the
Robert
ways that the
Williams.
Lakers have? Okay, what are you giving up to get Robert Williams?
Whatever
Whatever
the
the
fuck.
fuck.
You giving 2031 for Robert
No,
fucking
no.
Okay, so
But why would
it
They're
be
not
valuable
gonna.
for
Why the
place-
hell would the
for
Robert? They're
Blazers,
not
too.
asking for no 2031 for Robert Williams.
But what I'm saying, you have to get some value back if you're the Blazers, right?
Yeah.
What value do you have to give us?
Robert
You're
Williams
not
is a
saying
free
that-
agent.
Huh?
He's a free agent.
Are we sure?
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
actually. He is.
Okay, so what type of money do we have to give him? If we giving Bron his money and also Reeves his money,
I don't think Robert Williams costs that much.
Yeah, I
honestly.
think he would be a guy that you would try to convince to come to LA,
And build up his value.
build up his value because he has had injury riddled seasons.
So here's also the issue. What if Aiden takes that player option?
That I mean, $8 million. We're fine with that, bro.
Then you would
we could-
you would still have Aiden then. Too.
Yeah.
That goes to another center.
That don't mean his ass is
If Aiden
guaranteed
came
all
off
these
the- if
minutes. and
Aiden
all
came
this-
off the bench,
Yeah.
it's all right.
damn, Rui a free agent too.
Yeah,
What we
Rui,
giving Rui?
he's not coming back on the team.
Yeah. I don't-
Fuck.
As
He
much
damn
as
near the
important
best
as
wing on the market this year.
You can't have everybody.
Yeah.
You can't have
So
everybody.
how are we acquiring those 3 and D wings? How do we get there if we the Lakers?
'Cause, yeah,
Well, if LeBron coming back,
he's definitely not a 3-and-D wing.
no, he
No,
takes
no,
the
no.
spot of what
I don't
could
think he got
potentially
either
be
of
a
those.
3D.
no, but I'm just saying. Relax.
I know.
God damn. Relax.
I was just.
I'm just saying, if you have Austin Reeves, you have Luka, you have LeBron, and you're gonna have a center. I'm just saying, like, that's already for the lineup. That's all. So I don't know if you're gonna need 7 wings all of a sudden because you really kind of. My biggest thing with the Lakers is the LeBron situation. Like, is he in the huddle, out the huddle? Because if LeBron is in the lineup, then you kind of have one spot to fill for the starting lineup. But if he's gone, you're not paying $30 million salary to somebody, and you now have 2 spots that opens up in the starting lineup. It just creates a whole different thing. They do it. They're gonna have their work cut out.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, what I'm talking about is like not necessarily 2027. I don't think the Lakers are going to come in and be a championship team for 2027. But I know going forward, now that you have Luka, their biggest thing is starting to actually build the team around him. That's all I'm talking about. When is it going to be fully built around him? I think whenever we figure out the LeBron situation.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
I personally just don't think a backcourt of Luka and Austin Reeves can make it to the finals.
I also think you probably would have said this, a backcourt of Kyrie and Luka wouldn't have made the finals. No, I'm not letting you
No,
do
I
that.
didn't say that.
No.
I like that backcourt a whole lot more than I do Luka and Austin Reeves.
Why?
Because
They're
Kyrie
both defensive
Irving.
liabilities. I think Kyrie Irving was a much better defender
Bro,
than Austin
is
Reeves.
Kyrie Irving just like the best two-way player?
No, but he's better than Austin Reeves.
He
Yeah,
is, but it's
he
like
is.
I think the
But-
defense,
but-
like
but-
it's not game changing.
And also
defense.
offensively, he's just a much better player than Austin
Without
Reeves.
a doubt.
So like that's
Right.
why I'm saying I like that backcourt a lot more than Austin Reeves and
I
Luka.
do too. I like Kyrie Irving more than I like
Yeah.
any of these guys that we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you because
Right.
he a hooper. That's a
But
dog
what
right
I am
there.
saying is part of what you're saying is off the run. When he first got there, you wasn't talking about he's locking up. You feel this way because you saw instances throughout
And
the playoff
I've seen
run.
enough of Austin Reeves and Luka to be able to say how I feel about Austin Reeves and Luka. I've seen enough of them to be able to say that.
I personally didn't see the Dallas Mavericks team being good enough to make a finals run, and they did it.
None of us did, KB. We were all here. That's why I don't understand when we get on this couch and we fucking talk out of our asses like all of us don't
I'm
work
not
together.
saying I picked them to go to the finals.
I know. I trust me. I know you
I'm
did.
just saying I
because
like
you was
that.
riding the Timberwolves' dick off.
You
was riding it off.
Yeah,
Mike
riding it off.
Conley and Anthony Edwards was your fucking backcourt to go. Then they won, and then you picked them over the Celtics. I know. That's why I don't understand why you get up here and talk like that.
How am I talking? All I'm saying.
The Mavericks backcourt, when they
Was
first
better
came,
than the- was
when they
better than the
first got
Lakers.
together,
Yeah.
all of us would have thought that was a defensive liability type of backcourt. Because though we've seen Kyrie, we don't look at him as a defender.
Yeah, no.
If I ask you to describe Kyrie with the first 6 phrases,
He's a bucket.
None of them is going to say anything about defense.
Yeah.
With respect to one of my GOATs.
Yeah.
Because he did, in certain instances, hold his own.
That time against James Harden when he said, you know what?
He was motivated.
Yo, you switch sides, I got to log in. That
He's-
shit was amazing to watch Kyrie
He's
defend.
such an offensive weapon that we talk about that one game as if it was a fucking season of it. Because that stood out so much.
Yeah.
So when he first got to Dallas, some of the things you're saying now, we would have felt the same way about that you're saying about Austin Reeves because we didn't see the run yet. But seeing that run was like, oh shit, he could. So all I'm saying is,
All I'm saying is that Austin Reeves isn't going to flip that switch like Kyrie did.
I'm not here to say that he is either, but I'm also saying now that I've seen some of these different things, I'm not calling anything impossible. Because even in that series, Luka was guard. He wasn't locking shit up, but we've seen players in different instances hold their own.
Yeah.
And we also have seen for a couple years Austin Reeves be taxed defensively with assignments that he shouldn't have had. I've seen him try to be the point of attack defender. In what world should anybody ever be putting him as
trying to pick up on Shea.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why the hell we got Austin Reeves guard Shea?
But I guarantee you if he makes $200 million, you ain't doing that. $200 million players don't do shit like that. They ain't never gonna be like, Luka, get on Shea. Hell no, what the fuck you talking about? I make 200.
Well, one thing Shea going to do, he going to find him, make him guard him.
I just seen them play against a Lakers team that didn't have Luka in a healthy Austin Reeves, and Shea didn't have no motherfucking 40-point series.
He didn't.
And some are saying that the Lakers started out a blueprint that could help the NBA on how to limit him. You're never going to stop Shea, but how to limit him.
Yeah.
So, and them motherfuckers was out there with Rui, Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard. So
Bro,
again,
Luke Kennard.
stop talking to me like you need fucking Ron Artest around Luka.
It would be fucking great though.
They would.
Not to play at the same time, but imagine Ron Artest
Can
take
I
out the
ask y'all
game
a
and Ron
question?
Artest jump into
No,
the game.
I would love some like 10 minutes of 4 Ron Artest.
Yeah,
Just on the
honestly
court at the same
speaking.
time causing hell.
Devin Vassell locks up, or is he showing us something on a different level in this series? He's defending better than I would have ever described him.
I don't
But
know
I
if
think-
I've ever looked at him as a negative defensive
Yeah.
player, but
He's
he's
definitely
definitely
taking a
playing
step up.
better now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Guys, just
It also helps having Wemby behind you, so you could be a little bit more aggressive.
We've been having Wemby behind. He had Wemby behind the whole year. I never looked at him the way I looked at him now since fucking Florida State.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Guys takes things up to a different level. It's the playoffs. You get schematic. You get a boost of confidence. The stakes
Coaches
are
get
higher.
on your ass a little bit more.
Caruso just hit fucking 7 threes. He
Well,
led
that's-
the Thunder in
gets to the playoffs.
scoring.
He get to the playoffs. He just
Nah,
do
he
this shit.
ain't, man. I ain't predicting shit of him leading the Thunder in scoring. As good as a playoff riser he's been, he had a game where he led them in
He
scoring.
might do it
man.
again tonight.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, we talked about Caruso earlier. I was thinking in my head, bro, that he's the ultimate competitor right now.
Andrew Wiggins was
Game
a stopper
7.
for a team.
Well, Andrew Wiggins was one of the best defenders I've
Was
ever
a
seen on Luka
stopper.
Doncic.
Yeah, but
Who
you know what?
predicted that?
But he always had the tools.
But
you know,
Yeah.
he
the
always
tools.
had the tools, but nobody predicted him to do the things he did in that series. And he was one of the best offensive rebounders we've ever seen. Guys get
Yeah.
to certain
I also
elements.
think it helps having Iggy and Draymond in your ear too.
All right, Darrick. Everything I say about somebody being different
I'm just saying, like,
than what we
you can
say.
sometimes be a product of your environment. Having
He
Iggy
was
and Dray-
definitely
having
a
Iggy and
product of his
Dray-
environment, but we got to give him some fucking credit.
I know, but like in Minnesota, he didn't have those voices
Hey,
in his ear. Why the fuck would he
newsflash.
defend?
Those
Kevin Garnett was on his team.
that's true.
Kevin Garnett literally
Well,
was the
he also wasn't playing. So like,
If he was playing,
yes. Was Iggy not coming off the bench for them?
in
Bro.
2023. In 2023.
Hey,
Is that
that's
what I'm talking about?
hilarious,
Yeah.
bro.
I think Iggy might have been fucking over, bro. in
He might have been on the
2023.
damn
That was a
coaching
year he
staff.
wasn't really playing.
Iggy might have been a basketball PA announcer by that time.
The most memorable moment from the fucking finals is Iggy on the sideline saying, "Come here."
Iggy averaged 4 minutes per game in that final in 2020. So he was done by 2023, 2020.
Hey, that boy hits you with a Interessante.
The series before that, Darrick, he averaged 14 minutes per. He shot 20%.
The most, and I love these guys, but I'm just saying, the most memorable moment from that run for Iggy was him on the sideline saying,
But still, to my point, he's
You're
in
cool-
his
you're
ear.
top
he
lip.
did that, though. He did call him over to get in his ear.
He was in his ear. That's to my point. He had Draymond and Iggy literally in his
Austin
ear.
Reeves has
Mar-
Marcus
LeBron
Smart.
James and Marcus Smart. Is that not somewhat similar in your mind? The goddamn GOAT has been his number one fan since
you
he
said
got
no?
undrafted.
I ain't seen his ass lock up shit.
Who?
Austin Reeves.
No, we
Nah,
talking
I
about
haven't
the people in the ears. That's what we
Oh
talking about.
yeah, having LeBron in your ear.
I mean, and Marcus Smart went in DPOY.
Yeah,
Draymond and Andrew Wiggins was in a lot. I mean, and Iguodala was in a lot of people's ears. So you have to give some credit to Wiggins.
I am. But I'm just saying
They
that
was in
helped. He
Jordan
was a
Poole.
product of his
They
environment.
was in Jordan Poole ear and eye, and he wasn't guarding nothing.
No, he was not. I honestly don't think they expected him to guard shit. They expected him to go out there and try to score. in his
18,
limited
8, and
minutes.
3 per
Who?
game in Wiggins in that finals.
Oh,
18, 8, and 3.
in good defense.
Who are some other guys?
Three assists for fucking Wiggins this week?
Yeah,
That just
sure.
hit me. 3?
Who are some other guys
Got that
that like
Warriors offense right there.
2 blocks, too.
that like just went to another level that we wouldn't expect? We know star players gonna rise, but like there
I
are
feel like we
always
kind of seen
guys.
this before, but Devin Booker in the Olympics was just like, shit, I'll defend. Fucking, it's like we know we can defend, but sometimes like players just take on different roles or they just hit different levels depending on situation.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Gordon has become.
Premium
He's
role,
become
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
I think it started in the playoffs. You're like, damn, he can do that. And then he's like, fuck it, I'll do it in the regular season, too.
And, like legitimately, the Magic are probably like, bro, if you would have been our number one option
Well,
if you
no,
did.
I think that's the problem. They wanted him to be the number one option.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm better at being the third or fourth guy. And they had him bringing the fucking ball up the court every other possession.
For real, that's
Small
that's
forward
wild,
point guard.
Wild times.
He
man.
literally played small forward for a season or two. Small forward.
Trying to think of some guys that we
Heavy
just
ass
don't know
jump
as defenders, but it's like, yeah, they didn't turn that shit. up
Bro,
once they got to a point.
KCP came out of nowhere. Nobody
Bro,
gave a
yes.
damn about a KCP. And he was
Hey.
the most premium role player.
Damn, this still finals MVP.
Like
He
we
damn near
see,
did.
we see these things all the time. So like, I just think that the idea that the Lakers need to have these household names and you have to have seen the person do it and the guy got to have a championship and all, I think that shit is cat. Even Derrick Jones Jr. when he was with the Mavericks that year they went to the finals and he outplayed his contract. I wasn't expecting that shit from him.
Like he was like a last signing of the deadline. I mean, the free agency. Yeah, we'll give him a chance.
And he played out of his mind.
Some of us saw it
Look
happen
how
before
Landry
him.
Shaman is playing for
Last
the Knicks
season, you
right
know who
now.
our stopper was, D Mills? Before Marcus Smart got there? It wasn't no household name. Wasn't no person that was known for defense. But when it on our team, it's like, shit, you got to step up. Fucking Max Christie. Max
Yeah,
Christie.
he was getting that assignment.
He became the starter, and he was like, "Shit, you gotta take on a lot of these offensive guys." And it's just like he had a lot of times too, and I think that's damn near not just Anthony Davis, but Max Christie showed enough defense to where Nico Harris is like, "Shit, we do need that defense too," because he could have got an All-Star. He probably could have got some of these other guys, but I guess Max Christie showed enough.
Well, Nico ass is just stupid.
I ain't saying he wasn't, but it's just like teams find a way to find these type of players. They really do.
What y'all think Darrick Jones Jr. wingspan is? And for reference, his height is 6'6".
He's
Probably
probably
7'1", 7'1".
6'11".
7 foot wingspan.
I was an inch off.
What's
What
the
did you say your wingspan was?
6 foot.
The only reason I know his wingspan was long because we played against him in 2K and his shit, he just looked
the
like,
wing with the longest wingspan in the NBA right now?
OG Anunoby,
Mikhail.
That's a really good guess.
Andrew Wiggins.
Aaron Gordon.
What if I told you he also has the biggest hands in the NBA?
Giannis
Kawhi
Leonard.
Leonard.
Kawhi
Oh,
Leonard is
damn.
number one.
What is his shit?
7'3".
And you can't even make him on the game
God
because I don't think his height
And
goes
his
to
three
that.
gonna be an 80.
Yeah. But hey, with rhythm shooting, it don't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
Longest wingspan
I'm a
for,
button guy,
for a
by the way.
point guard. Oh, this is interesting.
The longest wingspan for a point guard.
DeJounte
Don't they?
Murray?
Yeah.
Dejounte Murray's number 5.
Don't they talk about this? Isn't it Ryan Rollins?
It's not Ryan Rollins, but he is number 7.
Ah,
which is very high because he's 6'2".
Yeah.
These
Where
other
is-
the top two guys are like 6'5", 6'6".
What is that, Halliburton?
No, it's Shea. Shea has the longest
That makes
wingspan.
sense. That makes sense.
Almost 7 foot. And then Dylan Harper right behind him.
Makes sense.
Right behind him. So
Damn.
Who has
isn't
the
that
shortest
crazy?
wingspan?
Shortest wingspan for a guard.
Probably like Kyle Lowry.
He's number 2. TJ McConnell's number 2.
Oh my!
That's high.
Damn.
Where
so-
Desmond Bain at?
That's crazy. The shortest wingspan in the NBA is Jose Alvarado.
Oh.
Bro, I only got a few viral tweets that went like super viral on
That
Twitter.
Desmond Bain one.
Hey, I probably got like 4 or 5 viral NBA tweets. 2 of them are Desmond Bain talking about his
You
wingspan.
remember, you didn't want to tweet that, and I was like, bro, send that tweet out. That shit
I don't
funny.
even remember one of them.
He thought Desmond Bain was gonna beat his ass.
You probably got a longer reach there. You probably fuck him up, can't you?
Yeah.
Shit.
I be setting y'all up with that. Y'all be
Nah,
saying
you know,
every time.
I rock with Desmond Bain.
Nah, don't walk it back now.
I don't want him to do that celebration of me.
Okay, to get back on track with the predictions, where do y'all predict LeBron
Oh my
going then? Because
God.
some of y'all said,
I'm sorry. Let me do last one.
Yeah.
Who do y'all think has the biggest difference between their
Boy, I
height?
thought you said the biggest. The biggest did. Oh boy, that started off crazy.
I should make
biggest-
that content that dude was talking about Serge Ibaka on.
The biggest difference
Okay.
of their height and wingspan. So the longer wingspan compared to their height.
I'm going to say,
The longest
Yep.
wingspan compared to their height.
I'm going to say, according to 2K, Porzingis and his wingspan.
No.
It's gonna be somebody that's probably like 6'4".
Yeah.
He is 6'4.5", but you don't think about him being 6'4.5".
Oh, so he's got a bigger wingspan.
Way bigger.
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell was on the list. He got a plus 8.7 wingspan.
He just said that at his interview too. Somebody was asking him, it feel like he played bigger. He like, because of my wingspan. People think I'm.
DeLon Wright.
It's J-Dub.
Really?
J-Dub has a plus 10.
Oh shit.
That makes sense.
They
why he
got
can
him at
play.
6'4". I thought he was 6'5", almost 6.
They got him 6'4.5".
so what, he has a 6'10" wingspan?
He's got a 7'2.25" wingspan.
Oh
And
shit.
what he listed at
6'4.5".
Wow, no.
Damn.
He could damn near tie that shoe standing up.
Yeah, that's nuts. And then the
That's why he's able to play power forward.
it's only a few negative wingspans in the NBA.
And then Desmond Bain is, I'm guessing, one of them.
Desmond Bain.
I don't even think they let you make a negative wingspan build in 2K.
Nah, you can only
the shortest
be
can
like-
be your height.
Yeah.
Here are the guys with negative wingspans: Svi Mikhailuk,
Great shooter.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero,
Great shooter.
Wow.
Kyle Kuzma,
Solid shooter.
Kelly
Solid,
Olynyk,
man. Yeah.
Kelly
Good
Olynyk?
shooter for his
Yeah.
position.
Desmond Bain,
Great shooter.
Kobe Bryant.
Great shooter.
He shooter.
Look, D Mills and Mike ain't know this.
Now this is where I get Josh Giddey.
Oh shit.
You can't even get to
He can pass.
Cal Filipowski,
Okay.
Denny, Mason Plumlee, Ty Jerome. Those are all the negative
I'm
ones.
surprised it Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, but he's already 6'11". His wingspan is 6'10". So it's like
Oh,
it's only barely negative, but it's
You
negative.
about to say I don't know who Kobe Bryant is?
What school he went to?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, what team he play for?
You
Unless
know,
he got traded
you
from the
probably
Suns.
drafted him in one of the
okay,
P League
okay.
things or something like that.
He did say Suns. He said Suns.
I forget where I first heard his name.
But
You said you asked about LeBron.
yeah, because when the Cavs came up for Mike, y'all both said y'all don't think he's gonna be on the Cavs.
I think
so-
he's headed
back
going to the Lakers.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's going to
Okay.
stay on
How
the
about you,
Lakers.
D Mills?
I think he's going back to the Lakers.
Okay.
It's not the most fun outcome, but I think it's the most realistic one.
Unless the
I don't
Cavs
know.
really get
Talking about
desperate,
this Austin
that's
Reeves thing,
desperate.
put it on my mind. Like the Lakers got some big things to figure out, and
Yes.
it becomes easy if LeBron did want to go to Cleveland.
It does.
If he did want, like, and I'm not saying you should not.
I
have
think
him
from
back,
the outside, LeBron understands that he isn't probably he's the third priority, honestly. He understands Luka is the number one, and he's said it several times. He said, I'm the third option. Like, he understands, like, priority. Like, he's kind of realized and understood that Austin Reeves is becoming more of a priority now, too.
I think he understands that though. Like LeBron doesn't seem like
As long as you don't take his game ball away, I think he recognized his role. But I think he also probably coming off this playoff, and y'all got swept in the second round. But thinking to himself, man, I still got a lot of juice left to be the second best player on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, the first round versus Houston, some of the performances he was doing was like, damn, this motherfucker really is 41 years old still
Yeah,
doing
he
it.
hit that clutch three on when he hit that clutch three on the wing.
Do
when
you
y'all-
think-
Ooh.
But you have to look at it as in how much is he going to I think he still wants to be as like serviceable as possible and like be as important as possible. But I think for the regular season, he probably wants to have a role where he can be like the Lakers,
coast a little bit.
where I can really just coast, and once
Turn it up
playoff
in the
times, I can
playoffs.
really turn it up. You don't want to be no damn number one to number 2 option dragging a team at 41.
No.
Looking at the free agency market, I do think the Lakers are going to be able to have a chance to just scrap up some like a bench, bro.
Who you got? Who you looking at?
I'm just looking at guys, and it's a lot of guys that like it makes sense for them, and it don't have to be the Lakers. I'm just talking about them because they're at the topic of the conversation. It's a lot of guys that will benefit from taking low money, going to a good team, playing with somebody that's a star, and build it. Like for example, again, these names ain't gonna make y'all jump off a fucking bridge.
There's a
of
couple
excitement.
people down in Milwaukee.
But
that
like
know
John
play
Collins
defense.
made $25 million last year. He's going to go into free agency. He's not getting $25 million. So what would be best for him?
Is he unrestricted?
He's unrestricted. It makes more sense for him to go to a team that's going to be in the playoffs and that he can, maybe have a bench role for a lot less than $25 million and bet on himself to show some value. That makes more sense than going to fucking the Bulls because the Nets because they got $5 more million they can offer me. And again, some guys just want their bag. So I don't want to speak for guys, but you have a Chris Middleton who's going to be an unrestricted free agent.
They can't get Chris, but I know you're not talking.
Yeah, I'm just naming the names. John Collins,
old at that point.
Colin Sexton, your boy Yusuf Nurkic, Darrick, Kevin
He's a
Huerter,
Jazz for life. I feel like.
Robert Williams, Matisse Thybulle.
Gary Trent Jr. will be a Laker.
You see it? That just feels like a prototype.
I mean, there's no reason for
Quentin
him to- he's on it.
Grimes,
They're
Kelly
gonna probably
Oubre.
waive him eventually.
Dean Wade,
I love the Colin Sexton acquisition.
Nick Richards, Drummond.
No, you're gonna send us 2 seconds for Nick Richards.
Then you got Tim Hardaway Jr., Jordan Clarkson. Gary Trent has a player option, Mike. Unfortunately, he might be back with the Bucks.
I can see them waiving him.
How
though.
much money is
If
it?
It'll be up to him. It's 3.7.
Oh,
Yeah, he not. I don't know if he's making that on the open market.
That's the other thing too. Last year showed me that like you might sit your ass here. Like
Yeah.
teams ain't just overpaying no more. Teams are being so much more smarter. Landry Shamet is going to be a unrestricted free agent.
But I think he probably earned himself a couple M's.
Shit, the way
Marvin
you- but Knicks-
Bagley.
Knicks might bring him back.
We would love
him a
to,
Kittle
but you
contract.
know, when you win a championship, them role players
yeah.
get that added boost on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Jock Londale, like there's just certain names out here. You know, Colin Gillespie. Again, I'm not saying that all of these guys are going to be Lakers' top destination and they're going to go for minimum contracts. But yeah, in a world where you have all of that firepower,
I'm like, I fully understand that a lot of household names, and I ain't talking about the top dogs, but a lot of the like role players, we kind of understand like, yeah, like he's a perfect fit. They didn't always start off as household names. Like you kind of do have to find your home, and so those guys have like potential. Again, we have a Luka Doncic who elevates these guys, so I'm not really mad at the
what
options we got.
Vooch going for? He's another unrestricted free. I didn't mention him because he don't feel like a Laker fit. But what is he going for? Because if he going for nothing, then he's going to be on the Lakers.
I have no idea where. I can't even gauge where Vooch is.
I wouldn't
market
wish
is.
that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, we got Vooch.
Yeah.
Hey, that's true. He got his ass cooked by Embiid. It was Embiid, but damn, they ain't playing him no more. That shit crazy.
Yeah, if he go out west, go out to deal with Jokic and Wemby. It's like
Yeah.
no playing time for him.
No, for
No,
sure.
He can be a innings eating type of center for sure.
Mo Wagner is a free agent. So
He's saying with his bro.
I do like the idea of John Collins though. John Collins with the Lakers sounds nice.
I'm more so
As
like
long as
that.
he having a good shooting season, he's had some years where he was great and some years where he was awful.
Yeah, that's the make or break. I like the Dean Wades of the world for them. Get a bunch of those guys that can, knock down shots off of Luka, guard multiple positions, and they
Dean Wade
ain't
get
entitled.
extended though?
Did he? Because I'm looking at the fresh list right
Oh,
now.
I thought he did. I thought that's why they didn't re-sign Ty Jerome. Or was that Sam Merrill?
They gave Sam Merrill a contract.
That was Sam Merrill. Okay,
one of the white guys.
But yeah,
Yeah,
My prediction is that Giannis plays for the Heat next season.
I could see that. I just don't see any other teams that could really.
You try to do the experiment, it's hard to get there by a lot of different teams.
Because how many teams is it anyway, realistically? The Knicks about to go to the finals, so that kind of carves that out. The Celtics, like that Celtic shit is a pipe dream to me.
because I'm not trading Jaylen Brown or Tatum for him.
So it's like the Heat.
Yeah.
And
And they say he wants to stay out east. I'm not saying that the Bucks will give him what he wants, But if I'm him, I also want to stay out East because
Yeah.
the East is
Magic
you know,
have no draft capital like that. They spent it all on Bane.
If I'm Minnesota, I'm calling.
Oh yeah. I would call,
But
but
the Miami Heat trade package is way better than Minnesota's. Well, Minnesota can conjure up,
Yeah.
especially if it's that rumored package of Hero, Kaleo, Jaime, and picks, pick 13
Yeah.
and another one. It's pretty
Yeah. It
decent.
just
come back with a Ryan Rollins, Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez. You got the 10th overall pick. All that.
unfortunately Minnesota just ain't got that.
Could be interesting. Yeah. Could be interesting.
Because I would love to see him with Anthony Edwards. I know he said Anthony Edwards is his favorite player to watch, so he probably wouldn't mind playing with him. So I would love to see that matchup, that duo.
Bam, Giannis,
Andrew
Wiggins.
Wiggins, Norman Powell.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, but I kind of
You probably convince yourself to bring him back. with no
I
Hero.
assume if Giannis goes to that team, they feel like we need some sort of like guard creation.
Mm-hmm.
So like in this Norman Powell.
So the lineup, if they bring back Norm, is like Davion, Norm, Wiggs, Giannis, Bam.
Yeah.
They ain't the worst starting lineup in the
It
league.
ain't the worst, but golly, it's gonna be some spacing things to get over.
Yeah,
No, Bam can drop 83 in a game, so they ain't got to worry about that.
Fontecchio gonna have to get back to it.
yeah. That lineup is a little shaky.
Bet a little bit on Kasparas Yakashonis' growth. If he's not, he
I'm
might
about to
even
say,
be in a trade. Who
yeah,
knows? He might be in a trade.
yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be in another situation where his team probably ain't one of the top teams out east.
I
Prediction
think
for
that team could be good enough to be like a top 3 seed out east.
Would they be better than the Pacers?
I don't think they're better than the Pacers.
I
I
think
mean,
we
they
would
can win more games in the regular season than the Pacers, but I don't know if they will be better than the
we
Pacers.
would need to
That
see
makes
that
sense.
full offseason.
Well,
Because
the
it's gonna be
Pacers or the
the
Heat?
Heat. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
make more. If they do that trade, they would have to
gonna-
make a lot more moves.
Yeah.
You would need to try to get Tim Hardaway Jr., who's on the free. I don't know what their money would look like after that move, but they would need some added
Talking
help.
about Giannis going to Miami.
That's KB's prediction, and it makes sense. I think they got the best
Would
package.
finally get him.
It felt like it was almost about to happen at the deadline. You remove some of these other teams that had stakes. Predict the Chicago Bulls head coach, not who you want, but who you predict. Because I like Chris Quinn too.
Yep. I'm going to predict Chris Quinn, not just
Okay.
because he is number one on my list, but I think it makes the most sense.
If I asked you this 2 days ago, would it have been Sweeney? Is your
been
prediction?
sweet,
Okay.
yeah. But from all reports, they've interviewed like 13 coaches, so they could left field us. It can be who's the BYU coach just
Yes.
interviewed for. I don't even
Young,
know anything
Kelly
about
Young,
him. Other than I saw him
Offense
at
would
the
be
combine.
offense would be popping.
But yeah, and then we'll draft what's his name?
Y'all have Josh Giddey, Jaeger Demon was Josh Giddey at BYU, but he was making shots and they would run up and down.
Yeah.
But
But we're gonna
who-
draft his prospect.
Who?
AJ DeBonta. That's who's gonna follow.
Oh. I'm talking about who? Because I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, you wish.
No, don't they have another guy in the draft though?
Richie Saunders?
Richie Saunders. Yeah, he might have went back. I don't know. Everybody's going back.
He tore his ACL, so I haven't even.
Now, who am I thinking about? Richmond. He don't play for them.
You talking about Billy Richmond who went back to Arkansas?
Arkansas.
I do want to ask Pete the same thing I asked kind of for Drop the Mic about how the time period where we kind of just knew the Warriors and the Cavs were just going to make the damn finals. Can you see that for any of the teams in the future? Or like, do you think that was just an anomaly?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt that way about the Thunder coming into the year, and then I quickly saw the Spurs. And when I saw the Spurs, what I was saying at the beginning of the year was that they were gonna be damn good. I wasn't saying they were gonna go to the finals. I didn't say that until we started the playoffs. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like in October I was saying Spurs to the finals. I was just saying that they have arrived.
Right.
But I thought that of the Thunder. I also won't lie. Last year we beat them, the Knicks, but I thought the Celtics was almost like a pencil in into the finals as well. So the reality of seeing a team and just knowing you can pencil them in and they actually getting there, we may not.
I was going to ask you. I had asked him if OKC win tonight, they
Yeah.
go to the finals. Let's say they win, or would you pencil them in to go to the finals next year again?
Probably not.
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Yeah.
They said no.
I wouldn't.
would.
Would y'all say that's more
Because if they able to go now and win, no AJ Mitchell, no J Dub, why would I doubt them?
I was thinking Wemby just
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
better.
And I think that's the next
and I
question
would
is
go
like-
Spur. And then Dylan Harper. I
I think
went a
that's
little
us
bit
being
that way.
hopeful. But if they
Yeah.
just did it twice,
Yeah.
and then next year they could actually be healthy, I don't know.
How much is the NBA just caught up too? Because again, like these are top teams. But I think it's more so not that the other teams just have faults. It's like, bro, the Spurs are right there, kind of right next to them. We didn't have that really with the Cavs. Like, we had other best players in the world, but it's like, shit, LeBron is gonna make it.
But the thing about the Cavs
LeBron,
is they weren't like the best team. They
No,
weren't.
they
usually-
weren't.
They
teams
usually
are
were the
also
number one
beating
seed.
them, though.
Yeah.
You knew and felt secure in LeBron. This is the first time the Thunder lost. And this ain't even a sexiest run.
Yeah.
Last year felt a little bit more sexier, but, I mean, you kind of even accept, like, I'm in here telling people, chill on my boy Devin Booker because they went against the Thunder. Austin Reeves struggled. Hey, chill. They went against the Thunder. Like, you kind of pencil in, them just kind of wiping out teams, and they did that. They have not looked great, and they stomping shit out.
Yeah.
So, like, if they're able to not look great, have injuries to key players, these are not like J-Dub had 40 in a
It's the second
finals
best
game
player.
and was one of the best defenders in the series.
Yep.
Shea ain't doing shit, if I'm just being completely honest.
No,
He's being the best player by taking the same shots, not being indecisive on his moves. But as far as a production efficiency rate that we got accustomed to seeing from a 2-time MVP, Finals MVP, he's not having that same type of series or success, and it has not really mattered. It could matter tonight. But if what Darrick said, if they won tonight and they were able to win in any circumstance against the Knicks, I have to have the confidence in them. Because they won ugly, they won sexy, they won healthy, they won with injuries, they won defensively, they won offensively, they won with Lou Dort doing dumb shit like shooting 9 threes. Like, they can come back next year and not have Lou Dort.
I think it's the NBA. Because I think as much, because we always had the favorites, like they would be the favorite by
Who would
far.
it be then?
For you talking about like for a
Talking about the
write-in?
West.
Next year. Like,
I
you
would just
talking
go.
about the West getting
Spurs.
better. Who are these teams that are just getting better? Because we talked about the Nuggets have a ton of issues. The Lakers got a ton of issues.
It's not that they're on the
The
same
Spurs
level,
will get better, but that's
but
it.
I think a lot of times we look at playoffs that we still look at the best player on the other damn team. And with Jokic still out there, Luke is still out there, and it's like people like that. Well, there's going to be other people that come to the occasion too. It's like you still have to go past these guys, so it's hard to just write you in. You know what I'm saying?
It is. They just got a special team. That's all.
Yeah.
Their teams are just much better. Like, I think we talked about it before the playoffs even started. I still got Luka as the best guard. Shea is having his moment and doing his thing. I like Luka more. But
Shit, I thought it was kind of evident even when Shea wasn't there. But there was times where they would sit Shea because they were going against just not even like a top team. And it's like, bro, they still up 30. Andrew Wiggins just hooping. Like, who? Aaron Wiggins is just hooping. Isaiah Joe got this. AJ Mitchell got this. It's like, from top down, they roster just unfair to a lot of people.
if it's a conversation between the two, which means there is, they're somewhat in a realm together, but then one has a way better team, he got to go through the Lukas and the Jokic's. But I mean, shit, he actually don't. Anthony Edwards took care of Jokic for him. You know what I'm saying? So he actually didn't really have to go through a damn thing.
They go to Austin Reeves on one leg.
Which it's out of his
And
control.
Devin Booker.
Play whoever's in front of you is my motto.
I wonder how much of tonight's game is going to impact OKC's offseason.
Could they be one of them?
I
Bro,
think so. A little bit.
Somebody asked me probably a month or two into the season. I think I brought it up here too. And it just seems so damn crazy. But OKC, if it really got to the point, they could be one of the teams like, shit, we can go get our wing Kawhi too.
Yeah, I think there's a
go
world.
get
They can go
where-
get anybody almost.
Yeah.
I think this offseason, no matter what happens, I think they entertain trading Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins
I think you got to take it a
in a
step
package
further.
deal.
They got to make sure financially they're good for the future.
Because they're on pace to be the most expensive team in the history of the sport.
Yeah, I think they got bigger fish to fry than those contracts. Isaiah Hardenstein, what do you do with him? You got to figure something out with
got
him,
to
or
what
you
team
let him
option?
walk.
Yeah.
Lou Dort, staple.
Yeah.
The locker room loves him, but the production has not matched.
Which
the
I think is
love
going to
he
make it easier for them to move on from Lou.
has. J-Dub, if he's not going to be able to be healthy. The lack of aggression with Chat. I mean, but you actually have those things penciled in. There is nothing to figure out. Those guys are on contract for your team. But yeah, I think Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe, I think that's the easy shit. But if you make those moves, what is it? What are you doing?
I mean, they've been proactive more than anything by acquiring a guy like Jerry McCain, who's under contract, rookie scale contract for 2 more years after this one,
Great move.
to make sure that when Isaiah Joe has to go or someone has to go, we can
You got
fill that
Sorber.
production.
And then they also
Topich.
they have 2 more rookies coming in this season.
Even
And
though
they're trying to trade
trying
for one.
Yeah.
Then Mike brought up the point a few episodes ago. Sam Presti said he's not going for the same results. He's going for the same process. So they trying to build a team that's just
I
going.
just want I want my GM to say that. We want the same we just trying to rebuild this shit
Your
over
GM
and over again.
got Luka for nothing.
That's bro.
He got
Yes.
Luka for Max Christie.
Yes. Another one of my predictions is that these GM jobs, the leashes will be shorter. And I think that really does go to the point where, again, team building is
Depending on the GM.
I think the opposite.
From ownership.
I think the opposite, Mike.
do you think so?
The job becoming so much more hard. It's not so much
Wiggle
simple.
room?
There's so many excuses now for a GM. Hey man, we in a rebuild, but damn, we ended up being the second worst team in the NBA and it fucked up our odds. What was I supposed to do about that? Because I came and got this job and we ass, and I'm in a rebuild. So I can't win games because I'm trying to stay above your salary tax. I mean, your God bless you. I'm trying to play within your luxury tax, Mr. Ownership Group. But so I can't go get talent, but then the NBA also won't let me buy them out. You get what I'm saying? So that's a fucked up situation to be in. I could imagine somebody having a bunch of excuses at the meeting, and it's kind of like valid.
It is.
Josh Hart is having an elite hate watch today. He tweeted, "You couldn't teach the type of hate watch I'm on today." Is it soccer
related, right?
Okay,
Yeah, it has to be.
It is. I mean, you got the soccer picture, but it's like,
Champions League final. Okay, there we go.
but is you also talking about the Spurs stuff?
He could be. Little double entendre.
I'm gonna give y'all some names. Y'all just tell me where y'all see them signing or going to this offseason. I already said Giannis. I think the Heat. Where do y'all think Giannis ends up going?
The Heat, based off that package.
I'm gonna say the Timberwolves.
I think the Raptors are a sneaky one too.
Your boy PEEWEE the Plug said that 4 months ago. Might have been later. I'm not saying I influenced you, but I agree with you is what I'm saying. I don't know how I feel about it anymore, but I thought that made sense a lot. For shits and giggles, Orlando. Nah, Miami. I thought he was going to Miami at the deadline, so I'm surprised that it ain't like if the betting odds, are they number one by a landslide?
I would guess so.
Yeah.
Ja Morant.
The Grizzlies.
That's what I want to say. The Heat. I think they struck out on Giannis and they backtracked to Ja.
He might be a Grizzly.
I think
It's hard to.
Grizzlies
His mark is so weird, man. I don't know where he goes.
I think he would have to come back to the Grizzlies and
Play
do
up his
something.
market,
Do something.
yeah.
Now I ain't gonna say play up, but just do something.
Be healthy.
Yeah, be
Goes a long
healthy.
way.
Do some. His new shoe look incredible.
Yo,
They
yeah.
are.
Damn, why I feel like he getting models like every month.
They are like
his shoes are always.
What's it, the
sexy.
fourth one?
yeah, man. The KB, I can't believe that them shoes are so cold to me. He is on a run right
These
now.
ones?
Yes.
Okay, because what the fuck is this? Is that the same sneaker?
That shit.
Okay,
They
so-
bogus as hell.
Okay.
I never seen that one.
Okay,
That
yeah,
right there?
this was clean. This one,
But he
definitely
had a
clean.
picture of showing the colorways. They made like a circle. Oh man, Ja Morant, Nike be doing their damn thing when it's somebody new with some swag. They had Kyrie, Paul George, obviously LeBron and
KD.
Yeah, KD. Giannis. It's hard to make a 6'11" shoe sexy, but
Yeah.
Ja
I don't
Morant.
know. It looked like there might be two different models.
Oh.
That has been looked at by a couple different spots.
Oh, okay.
So maybe, I mean, the low
And
top is
then-
the way to go for sure. But
And then
You
the
wanna
D
get the
books
high
are
top?
just in
I
their
would not
own.
get them hot tops.
Yeah, I like the D books.
The D books, they good for cat. I probably wouldn't wear D books. Those are such great casual shoes. I would definitely wouldn't wear those hooping though.
But they are one of the
Hey,
most
I hoop
popular in
them.
the NBA.
I like them.
Yeah,
I
I've been
like
seeing
'em.
so many people wearing them in the NBA. I haven't hooped in mine, so I can't disagree with you.
But
I
I also definitely go to the store in mine too.
yeah, I like mine. Shout out to D Books. Send a box, man. What the fuck?
Next name,
Been
Donovan
showing you-
Mitchell.
Been showing you so much damn love.
He's a Cavalier.
I think it's Cavalier too.
He's a
Houston.
Cavalier.
Houston.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell, send another box, man.
Kawhi Leonard.
Detroit.
I wear New Balance too. Send a box, man. Detroit.
Especially if they
Detroit
playing
is the
down the
one.
second round. I could see a world where they.
Golden State. Keep him out west. He wanna
Hey,
stay
you know
close
what?
to home.
Oh, you staying for Kawhi? Yeah. I just seen that this morning. Somebody was like Kawhi, and I was like, that makes sense. San Diego, boom, you right there. I would love that. And the Clippers feel like a team that would take on it.
No, San Francisco is further from San Diego. LA is right next to San Diego.
I didn't mean
Yeah,
a
you
literal
just said San
concept. It's
Diego.
just
Oh,
my fault. Though. I should have remembered I'm next to Mr. Geographic. You know your shit. No, I'm being for real.
Has he
That's not
played, have
even
you
like no
played
shade.
GeoGuessr before?
we did play GeoGuessr, right? Wasn't that me and you?
I don't know.
Isn't it the game where like they drop you somewhere in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you was playing that.
I do not remember that.
Yeah,
You should run it, bro.
you showed me about it. And
Your shirt bone backwards?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, I can tell.
Good call.
That collar was riding high. That
Look at
collar
the
was
neck.
riding high.
That's a unique little shirt.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got the same color shirt, so I could tell.
Damn, I ain't even see.
You
For
know
3 hours.
You a one-on-one person because even if I looked and the tag was there, I was gonna lie. Because what, he gonna look in for you?
No, I could fucking tell. He couldn't. He'd have been a jackass for lying. I could tell. I could tell.
I ain't know this for 3 hours, so.
Yeah.
I just haven't been
You
looking
look
at him.
good.
But
You look
Thank
good. Isaiah Hardenstein.
yeah, maybe I just threw you under the bus.
Maybe that's the
nobody.
swag.
No, maybe nobody ever noticed.
I
It's
don't
dark
think they
on
would've
his neck. You
noticed,
can't tell.
You got dressed like crisscross.
Right, shoes backwards and shit.
Isaiah Hardenstein.
I think they reworked his deal.
The Bulls.
Oh, welcome home.
They spent some of that money there.
I think they love him next to Chet. I don't know any other centers on the market that they
You
can
think
find.
they do the we scratched your back by giving you a lot of money, now you scratch ours by
Yeah.
taking a small amount?
I'll
Yeah.
never forget Superbad, man. You ever seen that movie?
Of course, yeah.
Because that line you just said is in the movie.
Oh, but my back is actually on my knock.
You ever seen that movie?
No.
Darrick? So they're kids. They're like high school kids. They're about to graduate. They're about to have a party. And he's like, I got a fake ID. It's some sexy girls that he like. They trying to figure out who can get them to look. He's like, I'll do it. I'll do what you mean. She like, oh my gosh, thank you. And you ain't gonna regret this because when you scratch our backs, we scratch yours. And he walked off saying, that's funny. Because my back is located on mine.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. You never seen that movie, bro. That's a
No.
classic.
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Classic.
So many
McLovin?
quotables.
No.
So you don't know who McLovin is?
No.
What?
He like a fucking
No, that's crazy.
yeah, it's gotta
You've never seen the fake ID?
No.
He definitely seen the fake ID. Just maybe there's no way you didn't see the fake ID of McLovin.
I feel like that ID on a shirt is some shit you just seen.
That
Yeah.
son had that shirt.
Oh, is that the fake ID like with the white dude on it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, with the Hawaii.
Yes.
That's McLovin.
Oh, I didn't know who that was.
He had this fake ID say Muhammad. He said, "Why the fuck you pick Muhammad? Read a fucking book. It's the most popular name in the world."
Dude was at a party, he got juked on.
Oh,
She was on her period.
Oh.
He got on his pants. So
That's
dude was
crazy.
like, wait, you dance with my girl's on her period. And he got they was on his ass.
is that Emma Stone? Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
I get all the Emmas mixed up, but I think that is Emma Stone.
Shit, if I seen this, I think it was a real ID. Honestly.
Their ass getting booked for selling alcohol to
I've seen
minors.
people try to use that ID like in just like videos. They'll go to gas stations and try to buy liquor with that ID.
With the McLovin?
Yeah.
That's just a waste of time.
Somebody just hit me in the chat. He said, "You checking out the Schaumburg card show this weekend?" I know you.
Oh, that might be our guy. Last year I went, he gave us those SpongeBob packs. Remember? He was
Oh,
a vendor.
yeah?
He said
I don't
he
think
was a
that's
part of your
him.
community. Oh, okay.
But I'm definitely down to go.
I'm think I'm going tomorrow.
Them SpongeBob, hey, you know it's hard as hell to find those
Them
SpongeBob packs.
motherfuckers
man.
is like $400 for the boosters, bro.
I wish I didn't open my shit, honestly, because I ain't get a damn thing in it.
Yeah, you could have sold a dream to somebody else.
Yeah, that's SpongeBob Auto, bro. Everybody chases SpongeBob Autos.
I got the
Which
champions
is
of the
crazy
league.
because he's not real. That's not crazy.
What?
Like wanting a Static Shock signed mask.
Yeah, I would want that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that sound wrong.
That's crazy.
The one-on-one SpongeBob Auto, bro.
Now, it's one thing to get Martin Lawrence from the Martin Show autograph because at least he's still real. Will Smith is still real. But like Bart Simpson signing my shirt.
Is it just the person that do their voice?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Probably anybody could do that.
Yeah, no, I be seeing people with Pokemon cards and they'll sound like the artist, or they'll some people have them signed from the voices of Pokemon. Like They'll have the person that
Does
was
Pikachu?
Misty, like Lil Misty will sign the card or whatever stuff
Dude,
like that.
SpongeBob auto card. Guess the price.
Which can I see which one it is?
Hold on. I gotta show you.
78,000.
I gotta show you. I'm sorry.
I'm
This
gonna
is not-
say
hold on.
50 bands.
I can't find like a true auto that's sold. I got a couple that's listed.
Graded or not?
No, just raw cards.
Raw probably like a couple thousand.
Hold on.
I take that back.
I'm sorry, this is bad podcasting, but
I take that
right.
back because I've been seeing them Wemby. He not no Wemby, but Wemby cards been going crazy, and I don't even know if some of them has been graded, and they've been going for like 6 figures.
Okay, forget that. Bubble Bass auto. 101 Bubble Bass auto.
20K,
78. I don't know.
4K.
4K.
He's from SpongeBob too.
Oh,
Yeah, 4K.
He's the one who put the pickles under his tongue.
Wow.
oh, he's a freak.
4K for that?
Still no pickles.
That might be my
4K.
character. When I go get burgers, I'm telling them throw some pickles on that mother.
No, but shout out, man. Thank you for those SpongeBob boxes. That was a
Who gave it to you?
Boxes?
who
He
gave
got
me
boxes?
He gave
He
me
gave
one
me
and give
one.
him.
He gave me
Oh,
two because he gave me
shit.
one for Avery
If
too.
you just
Oh,
giving out
shit.
boxes,
Yeah.
give me
Who
one.
was it again so I can thank them properly?
No, you told me his name.
That wasn't him.
Oh, I don't
Y'all
know.
don't know
That
his
was
name.
I don't
just
remember his
that
name.
was
I
from
don't
in
remember his
Discord.
name.
Who I
That's
don't
great.
know.
Y'all don't really care then.
I'm sorry. I followed him on Twitter.
Okay, you care.
I followed him back. I just don't remember what his name is off the top of mind. All right, a couple more names before we wrap up here. Ayuda Sumu.
He's a wolf.
He's a wolf.
Yeah.
Especially with Dante being hurt,
Yes.
they're gonna have to find a way to.
I'm already
re-sign him.
seeing that they might trade Dante, Julius Randle, and or Dante.
We already said John Morant. Jared Allen.
This is probably one of the tougher ones because I feel like he's going to get moved. I already said Ihart going to the Bulls. Man,
Could it be?
could it be the Clippers? Could the Cavs get Kawhi in a sign and trade type thing? Well, they wouldn't have to do a sign and trade because he's
Both of
under
those
contract.
dudes are signed.
Kawhi and the Clippers don't sound bad, but damn, we
On
gonna
the
do
Cavs?
two trades.
Kawhi and the Clippers.
I mean,
You
on the
mean Kawhi on
Cavs,
the
but
Cavs.
yeah, they're gonna trade 2 times with both of their stars.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That'd be crazy.
They could have just did a Darius Garland, Jared Allen, James Harden, Kawhi trade to begin with. So
He
never
might
mind.
fuck around and just be a Cav.
Munataka Murakami out 4-6, by the way.
You said what?
That
Munataka
sucks.
Murakami out for 4-6.
Damn.
That sucks, man. So we can't go to a White Sox game for 4 to 6
Damn.
weeks.
I don't know. Because they brought up Jacob Gonzalez, who's been raking in AAA. So maybe he just transitioned over.
What was Murakami's injury?
Hammy. He pulled a hammy running down first baseline trying to beat out a ground ball.
Something about them hammies. That's why I say you don't run them out. Be disrespectful to the game. Preserve your energy in your body. Jog it out.
Bro, hell no. They was
Because he
on.
was hustling for sure.
They was on the White Sox ass when y'all was looking at them numbers where it said that people weren't legging it out for first base. And you're like, this team don't give no fuck.
Yeah. Will's boys, they play hard. Maybe too hard sometimes. Still got the walk-off last night, though, for him. So that's all I got NBA related. Darrick, man. You about 1 week in. How you
Feel
feeling?
different?
No, 2 weeks in, because you had a week for the
Yeah.
honeymoon. So you're almost 2 weeks in.
Tomorrow would make 2 weeks.
Yes, feeling good.
Anything changed?
No,
He said,
Yeah,
I
nothing
don't have to ask for ass anymore. Married man, just get it whenever I want.
Nothing ever does. Nothing changes. And if it does change, then maybe something's wrong.
yeah, I think a lot of people say
Shit gonna be different when you do your taxes. You got to put Mary now.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
You got
I don't know.
all
What,
that.
I don't know what that's going to entail. I mean, did it affect you?
Nope. Uncle Sam still bending me over every
Supposed to.
I'm about to say, y'all in different tax brackets anyway.
No, but true, but still.
I think they still gonna take that money, Millie.
Yeah, which is
I mean,
unfortunate.
I guess it helps with health insurance,
yeah, I can
True.
go now on her
Car
health
insurance.
car insurance,
Car insurance goes down.
stuff like that. Grown people stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Another baby on the way?
No. I
Okay.
mean, maybe
He said, well, no, about a month or two.
we going we planning a trip. We planning a trip for August. We're trying to figure out where we want to go.
Oh, okay.
What that mean?
Yeah,
That might be when we. That's gonna be when we start trying to have a baby.
Oh, so y'all
Oh.
are gonna try.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So baby 2 is on the way eventually.
Yeah.
You've
Do
decided.
you like
that-
trying or do you like just waking up and be like, oh, you pregnant?
This will be the first time we actually like tried, I guess.
Yeah,
Before
that's
it
what
was
I'm saying. You like this mentality, or would you just rather just get it in and she just
Yeah.
come in and tell you I'm pregnant?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
How about you, KB?
Trying means that you get more, right?
You get what?
You get more. You happens more often.
What happens?
Unless you track it, I guess you track ovulation when you're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
feel like that's a TV show.
Well, I would
type
tell you one
stuff.
thing, Pierre, I ain't never tried to make a child, but I have to.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You ever heard of IUD?
Yeah.
heard about
I
it.
ran one of those over. My car exploded.
Yeah. I was hitting it. I almost took it out. But that right there,
You do the
bulletproof
job.
vest. Hey, I'm telling you. 7 years of experience.
I'm thinking about doing the opposite. Snipping up.
You thinking? Because you used to tell us that you did, or you about to.
No, I'm thinking.
Why?
Like genuinely. Because
I want to see one of them. I want to see you have a little boy in that movie theater looking like you.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
You don't want to try for a boy one more time?
The severity of having a triplet of threes.
Three kids. I can't imagine. Two be kicking my ass, man. I can't imagine a
Well, I was
third
just
one.
watching Malcolm in the Middle, and they was talking about getting a vasectomy because they just had another baby. Hal said that's his manhood, so he ended up lying about getting a vasectomy.
And end up popping her off again.
I think so.
That's
Because they do
fucked
at the
up.
later years.
Yeah,
they
they
do
have-
have a little baby. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
that's some crazy shit to
That's
lie
very
about.
fucked up. Yeah.
It is. I'm fake with them. I'm not tying up shit.
You could just tell your wife that you didn't do it. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm also saying I'm not tying up shit or burning it, snipping nothing.
Yeah.
If you want to tie
definitely
something up, you got every right to do whatever you want to do with your body as a woman and as a man. But me personally, I
You always want to leave the door open.
Well, you ain't got no kids right now. If you had two, you might think about it. And it's the most reversible of the two options.
Okay, that makes me more comfortable.
It's like a 91% reverse rate if you want to do it. It's going to be expensive.
But what if humanity is on the line and they're like, man, we just need more to use?
For humanity, come on, man. For humanity, I would do that.
Be like Donovan Mitchell.
You funny as hell.
Oh man, but
Johnny
yeah, I mean,
Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed, yeah.
That's-
Somebody's next in our friend group. I don't know who it's going to be.
To have a kid?
To have a kid.
Mason.
oh, I'm definitely. I'm
Put
not,
it
I
on
wouldn't run
Mason.
away from being next.
I think John and Josie aren't done.
I think he mean first timers.
Anyway,
first-
just any
oh,
kid
okay.
at all. Somebody going to have a boy in our friend group.
Now that I can say is fully me. I keep telling you I feel it in my body.
But I think that's the difference with like, I mean, a lot of our partners are on some form of birth control. In order to have that kid, you basically have to be trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to stop whatever birth control method you're using.
ladies on birth control?
I'm making an assumption because I think most
Well, I
most
got the
women
best pull-out game since I don't know. Don't just worry about yourself over there.
can't relate.
Yeah, I think my girl just got off birth control. So,
Hey, doors open.
but you're never. The one thing about me, you'll never know. I told y'all for years. You just be like, oh man, we have Friendsgiving. Damn, Danny, your stomach big in the motherfucker. Well, I won't be on the podcast. Like, yeah, man, my girl pregnant, man. All right. Nope, just gonna. This my little man right here, man. I mean, y'all would know, but I'd rather have like a little private. You dig?
I feel that. Everything don't got to be on the internet.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we stopped posting kids and faces like when Avery was really young. It was
Women
like,
go
what are
through
we doing?
so much when they're pregnant with the hormones and everything like that. Yeah, I'd just rather, just be chilling. I don't want to talk about nobody team and all of a sudden they DM my girl. Talking about, I hope your back hurt because he said Trae Young he missed a defensive assignment.
Yeah.
Damn Wizards fans. It'd be crazy. All right, hopefully another
Well,
classic.
Mike, we got a draft.
We do. No, it's next week.
Yeah.
Next week we got the
Did you tell
NBA
them,
draft.
KB and D-Mill? We resetting the league.
No, I don't think I really explained to them. But you know how we had the expansion drafts? We should have an expansion draft, and instead of doing any protections, it's full reset.
So
Full
everything's a
reset.
clean slate.
Why ain't you with no team?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Just because a couple of reasons. Number one, we got so much traveling to do that I was kind of like, man, it's going to be so hard to be invested.
Yeah.
And then I have a little bit more understanding now because I got interviewed, and they kind of shared some light that made me like, oh, maybe that's why I got burnt out. I just didn't want to play the game no more.
Yeah.
And I talked to Jordy about it the other day. He's like, no, I feel you. He's like, one thing you don't realize, or you probably didn't remember, you played against one team. Like, I played 8 games, and it was 6 of them were against the Empire. I played against the same team. I went the whole year without playing a Spider. I didn't play them once. So it's like, that shit just got super repetitive. We playing all those times during the week. The playoffs had started. Me and KB doing recap videos after these games that sometimes in at 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Then on top of that, I'm trying to do a recap video while my team is telling me, where you at? We ready to play.
Yeah.
It's the weather broke. It's 85 degrees. I'm not sitting in the house all day no more to be playing and practicing.
I got to the point where I just let my team know. I was like, bro, I'm not. Yeah, I get home at 1, but I ain't really trying to get on to probably like 5 or so. Cause like, bro, I want to go outside. I want to go to the store. I want to enjoy my day.
Exactly, bro.
You know,
Me and my girl just
game.
went out for the weekend. We was completely gone. I wasn't at home on a Saturday to play in a game. So once I realized that was happening, I'm like, I still want to play, but ownership causes so much. And then also it's like, they about to play the championship. They might not play the championship till Monday, which me and you will be gone. Then once we come back, it's immediately draft. That means I, as a owner, would not have had time to get introduced to anybody, figure out how anybody
That's why I've been
look.
trying to get my little runs in, and I think that's how I got a little bit of motivation too to play, because I need like 1% to get like 3 more cap breakers.
Oh yeah, you right there.
And I get the cap breaker from the season because
You know, daily reward. I pulled a 4-hour token of 2 times rep.
You know, they had double rep yesterday. Like, it's on for the weekend.
Oh, say less.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was the main thing. And then Jordy and them was telling me that like T-Wop and Momentum and them didn't want to be a captain. So I was like, I'll be a captain then. And then he ends up telling me, he made me convinced that I was going to be a captain. I made a new build and kind of got bought into it for him to say, I'm going to just be captain. So I'm like, you can have it. But I didn't want to draft a team and then give up on them 4 games into the season and not want to play the game no more. Because I was playing, what's that, Forza? I'm about to buy James Bond. I'm reading these comic books. So it's like, if I get disinterested in this game, I don't want to just leave a team. That's kind of weak and bogus. So
Speaking of comics, shout out to our boy Lance. He put me on to a classic comic that I read the other day.
what was it called?
Kingdom Come, DC's Kingdom Come.
Okay.
Great
What was
storytelling.
it about?
It takes place in DC universe where all of the DC superheroes we know are old as shit. And like some new era people are coming in, but they don't have the same morals as Superman and Batman. And so these old people are fighting the morality. It's being great.
Sound like The Boys a little bit. I mean, 2 different stories, but The Boys, their superheroes don't have morals. That's really the thing. It's like, imagine if Superman was just putting up a front, but in real life he was an asshole. But he's acting like he's Superman. I'm here to save the world, but he can give 2 fucks about it.
It also was drawn by Alex Ross, who has a realism type of drawings.
Let me see.
Alex Ross. Yeah, boy. Come on, boy. But this is what they look like.
Oh yeah,
And,
super realistic. This is actually crazy.
Yeah. So I'm fake about to dive into his categories or his all the stuff that he's drawn because I really love the art style.
Yeah.
So read some of his other stories, like the Hawkeye story he drew, but that's like critically acclaimed. So it's a lot of shit on my to read list. I feel like I'm catching up, but I'm not catching up.
I feel that, man. I feel that. Yeah, though. We got a lot of shit. That was the only reason. We just got a lot of stuff to do, and it's hard making time, but I'm on a new build. That always helps. And I feel like this might be the last hoorah of the game, not just like the league, but like this
You're
probably
getting closer and closer to 27.
Yeah, this is like the last stretch of the game, probably, where everybody's fully invested. So it does make the excitement for 2K27, because I think from day one, people are going to be trying to make builds with the NBA being in mind.
Yeah.
It won't be like 2 months of playing the rec and pro-am. People gonna eat that first day. People gonna ask, Mike, who gonna be captain?
Yeah.
Who gonna be captain? When we drafting? When we drafting? That first day, watch. So
That's gonna be the funnest too, because people gonna be figuring out animations. and shit.
yeah.
You see what they saying about our trade,
What trade?
our card trade
What they
that
say?
you put up? Somebody said, explain in NBA terms, Pascal Siakam getting traded for the entirety of the Thunder bench. Basically, Mike got fleeced. Also, this is Daniel said, it depends on your view of modern versus vintage. Somebody said 3 Gardevoir cards, LOL. For the people at home, the Gardevoir cards were basically, Mike just gave me Gardevoir because I like Gardevoir.
That's his favorite Pokemon
Right?
card.
They didn't even add to the trade. He just I like Gardevoir a ton, and he knows that, so he picked up some cards. Somebody said Luka for the AD-ass trade. And I don't know who's Luka at this point. Who got Luka?
I don't know.
I think people look at Classic way better than they look at Modern. So they may think that I got Luka in this because I got the 2 vintage cards versus you getting the Modern card. Either way, we appreciate
I'm
everybody.
stealing this there. Oh, you can close out. The tweet you just sent, I'm stealing that. In the group chat?
You just said it 10 seconds ago.
No, I thought he said the tweet that I sent out.
No, that you
That I
sent.
sent to the group. Yeah, I was like, I tweeted?
I'm using that method.
Oh.
Let's hope they ain't patch it, because that ain't that bad of an idea. We appreciate y'all. Reminder, we are going to the NBA Finals. We will still be podcasting. It just will be different. So I think our schedule stays exactly the same, so it may not mean anything for y'all, but be prepared for the boys to be at the finals talking hoops, man. Love y'all. See y'all then. Peace.